Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Misadventures League. Oh, that would have been better. Where the world is a made-up fantasy, and the rules are more like guidelines. I am your DM, Mo Dungeons, and with me as always, thank you, the amazing Casey, the delightful Tony, and the lovely Anna.
I didn't even look at the camera. Anyway.
I posed. It was good.
Second weekend, so please bear with us. We work out a few things. We are playing D&D 5th edition in my homebrew world of Vo'Rys. This is our second session, and I think we should take a minute here to introduce our characters now that you guys have freed yourselves from your bondage.
Right, I'll go first.
At least two of you have.
Because I'm Tony, as you were already told, and I'm playing Jiik Charleston. He's a warlock. He was bred through a warlock coven and was forced into the ways of the warlock. Eventually was bonded to the Pale Knight, and he also is haunted by said Pale Knight. So he gains his power from her and also reveres her quite dearly. And he's a tiefling with wings.
The Pale Knight is a awesome deity to choose, man. Wish more people would.
Well, thank you. I thought so too.
Seb.
I am Casey, playing Seb, a changeling mastermind rogue who has been in slavery for most of his life, starting in his early childhood, has now gotten free, and is now figuring out what to do with that freedom. A little bow on it.
Take him
with the
adventure
bow.
we get in.
Pretty rare.
Which brings us to me, Anna. I am playing Brutalia, half-orc barbarian, super badass woman. Also spent most of young adult to adult life in slavery with Black Talon, forced to fight or die, and she chose to fight.
Fight and win. Both of you have destroyed your old masters, basically. Well, at least half the guild that you guys know of. You guys escaped and have earned your freedom. You met Telfer.
Ran
into
eyeball
Jiik,
soup.
who just eviscerated Venom, your guys' old guild and slave master. Salazar lost his other right eye to the mighty thumb of Brutalia. And Seb earned his freedom, found his magic bracelet that kept him bound to the guild, destroyed that, and in doing so has found his freedom.
Has become the unbonded one.
After you guys destroyed the remnants of the guild, Telfer equipped you guys with the oxen and the cart, hooked you guys up with some food for travel. You guys decided to embark towards Krasmir. So as we look down upon the world of Vo'Rys, here we find our misadventurers. Where we last left them traveling along the riverside in the forest, making their way towards Krasmir. As you guys make your way down this ruddy road, you guys would know this as the Emperor's Road, which is in the middle of the Nidrian Empire. You guys are coming out of the main portion of the Nidrian Forest, which is a massive forest in the middle of the Empire. You guys are traveling towards Krasmir, which is a border town. It is only about a mile away from the Wikar Republic's border. So, probably just based on your surmising, this town's probably seen some battle over the course of the centuries, being that Wikar and Nidrian have constantly been fighting. It has only been in the recent past decade that a peace has settled there. And it's a relatively tenuous peace. You guys would know that hostilities between these two nations have been very high ever since Nidrian came into power, which you guys, again, you wouldn't really know how far back that goes, but at least 1,000 years for your guys' knowledge.
So long ago.
As you guys approach the town, you see two very well-dressed almost soldiers walking down the street, running down this road,
Don't do it.
approaching towards you.
Don't do it, Seb.
Halt! Who passes on the road?
'Tis we.
Who is we? Who are you folk? Where are you traveling to? Where are you from?
Go on, tell them.
Does the group not have a spokesperson?
Is it not the mastermind?
I thought it was the charismatic.
Do you want it to be the barbarian?
We're traveling to the city.
To Krasmir?
Yes.
Ah,
That's the one.
okay. Where are you coming from?
That way.
Okay. We've had a lot of reports of bandits and goblins in the area.
Well, as you can see, we're clearly not bandits.
Or goblins.
I am not
Do
a
you mind if
goblin.
we search your cart?
No, go ahead.
It's full of food.
We can.
Are you
Take a-
hungry?
We just ate. We just left town a few hours ago.
I have delicious stew in here.
I'm not. Is it warm? I mean, if it's
I don't know. Is it still warm?
probably not. I mean,
Probably
you guys have been
not.
on the road for at least probably an hour or two here.
It's cold but gives texture.
He looks at the other guy and he just kind of shakes his head. We'll pass, but they take a cursory look in your guys' cart. Don't really see anything. You kind of get the idea that they're kind of just more bored than anything else. They really probably don't see a whole lot of people traveling, and I want to just maybe stop you guys to harass you.
Well, please, come on over. Check out our cart.
Nobody as confused as we are, at least.
Yeah, I mean, you guys wouldn't experience this from your guys'. You guys wouldn't really have to deal with these types of soldiers traveling anywhere in your guild, because you guys would have been either kept in cages or you would have been in disguise. As you guys talk to them more, they do glance through the cart, don't really find anything of interest, and you may proceed.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You see them, they watch you guys as you part away, but as you guys get just out of sight, they seem to turn around, just kind of go about their business and head
So
up the
once
road.
we're just out of sight, Brutalia is gonna.
Is there a problem I missed?
Well, we did just leave town full of dead body of powerful, prominent guild.
Well, if you think about it, they really killed themselves.
I do not disagree, but you two maybe. I don't even know why you were there, or how you were there, or how you killed Venom, really. But I am a large green muscle woman. They will know me. They will be looking for me. And Seb, depending how you look, they may be looking for you.
How did you do that trick? How do you change yourself? What spell is that?
It's not magic. I'm a changeling. And I'm going to...
You change thing.
I want to change into a elderly halfling. Who I've named Ronlin.
Okay.
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat!
Yeah, so you guys just see all of a sudden Seb shrinks in size and
Your
this
clothes
little
fell off.
halfling.
You're indecent, sir.
My god, you became a adorable little man thing.
It helps when going from town to town. And he's going to look very elderly for a halfling.
That's not a spell.
Yeah, you guys see this elderly halfling now traveling with you guys down the road. He does slow down the pace a little bit for you guys. You guys do approach Krasmir. You do see a small town sign marking the entrance to the town. And there you see a guard sleeping as you guys approach the town. He doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Door open, or can we just walk past him?
There's no door. The road just goes right
It's just
into town.
I can go right past him.
No, walk right
Yeah.
past him.
There's no
Yes.
real. I mean, you see like a guard post, but he's clearly has other things to do, like sleep.
Is there something we're supposed to do when we go down? I've never.
I'm usually snuck into town. I wouldn't know.
I usually get chained.
Well, I just walk into town.
You just go places.
I
You
just-
walk into them.
Yeah. That's how normal people do things.
Then we'll walk.
We're
Yeah.
walking into town.
You guys walk into town. And as you guys walk in,
Whoa! D&D, guys! We walked into a
D&D.
town!
successfully
It's
walk into
amazing.
town.
It's an amazing game.
So as you guys approach in, you guys are going to see on your right-hand side, you see a tower that rises up out of the tree line on your right-hand side. As you guys walk into town, you do see a row of houses on your right-hand side as well. They're just in front of the tree line. Then there's a tree line, then you see the tower jutting out of that. On your left-hand side, you see a very large, very nice-looking bar. It is very nice railing. The wood is immaculate. There's a little gold filigree all over the place. Very fancy-looking
Filigree.
little tavern there. You see it's pretty busy right now. You guys got here, it's about noonish, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys arrive and you see this tavern. Beyond that, you see a bunch of other buildings that look kind of like businesses, and then there's another intersection in the road where there's another road that crosses. So there's the main road that you guys are on, the Emperor's Road. Looks like just ahead of you in the middle of town is another road that crosses that.
Do I see
Crossroad.
any other orcs or half-orcs? People that look like me?
You would see other half-orcs in town. Here in Krasmir, orcs aren't super present, so full-blood orcs, you wouldn't really see too many of those, maybe if any at all. Half-orcs, elves, humans, see a tiefling or two. You also see a tabaxi or two, a couple gnomes, halflings.
Halflings?
Yep, halflings are present.
Oh, this will not work.
Yeah, you guys see all those kinds of races here. Kind of typical races you would see in a type of fantasy setting like this. Kind of mosey around, but full-blooded orcs you're not going to see here. Same with like goblins and those types. Goblinoids tend to be a little more do their own thing. They don't tend to dwell with men too well.
I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's any signs that my lady may have left for me.
You look around, take a moment, you pause, and you think to yourself, you call out to the Pale Knight, and you get no response. You're not getting anything back from her as you're reaching out.
I wonder why she would
You
tell me
see
to
she's-
go here.
She's quiet right now.
What do you think she's got up her sleeve this time? She's so silly.
She just said to come to the city and that's it.
That's all she said.
Well, then you've done a good job. We're here. We're in city. She must be happy with you.
I sure hope so.
I've never been able to talk to gods.
It's wonderful.
But yeah, you guys, there's lots of shops here. There's all kinds of places for you guys to go and check out. You guys are in a town. People are bustling around. Nobody seems to really be paying any attention to you guys at all.
What kind of shops do we see?
Walking through the town, you see a shop on the right. Looks like a tailor.
Don't go. It's not worth it, Seb. It's not worth it.
The shop is called In Stitches. There's a nice little sign hanging out in front of it.
Okay, we can window shop if you want to take a look.
Cruising down the road still, you see a nice, lovely looking inn called the Orange Cinnamon. You also see a potter, who's called the Crystal Orb. There is also an adventure shop called the Supply Shop.
Straight to the point. I like it.
There's a smithy called the Curious Forger. A carpenter. His shop is named Planed and Stained. You see a tanner, also who works with leather and things like that, and that's the Oaken Sinew. You guys also find a general store called the Food Library.
Food bank.
And a livery where you guys can rent or buy, livestock, horses, that kind of stuff, called the Right Hoof.
Is there somewhere to take this animal? I know enough about the animal to know they need to stop to eat.
Yeah, I mean, the livery would be a place to take it, because that's, they handle animals there. They can do boarding and stuff like that if you wanted to while you guys are in town. There are other places where you can hook the ox up to, and it could get water and things like that. But if you want to feed it, take care of it and that kind of stuff, you're going to have to take it to somewhere like a livery.
How long are we going to be
Right hoof.
staying in this town until your lady talks to you again?
Well, that's that is currently unknown.
Doesn't even know why we've come.
I was just told to come here. The lady works in mysterious ways. Well, Seb, do you want to go check out the In Stitches shop?
I could use a cloak, I think.
We could take a look around.
Okay. Let's go there. Well, should we drop the ox off first? I mean, that's probably the best idea. I don't want to lug this old guy around. Tally-ho, good old chap.
Were you guys going to take the oxen to the livery?
Yeah.
You guys bring it down there. A man is inside. His name is Maus.
Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
The name's Jiik.
Hi, Jiik. What is it I can do for you today?
Could you please take care of our oxen?
Oh, yes. Is it the one just outside here? Yes,
Yes.
we can bring him into the one of the corrals. And what do you need done with him? Just feeding, water?
Indeed.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. How long will you need him to be here?
Unknown at this point.
Okay.
We'll come back for him.
It's gonna be 5 silver a day. We'll maintain him.
Done.
Okay, no problem.
Is that a lot?
I've got a lot of money, so
Kind of shrug at you.
I think we're good.
All right.
They take the cart, too.
Sure, we can store the card for you. Is there anything you need to get out of it before we store it?
There's food in it.
I need my soup, yes.
Okay. Please,
grab
take anything you
food.
need.
Grab the bags.
You put some in his bag, his special bag.
Wouldn't want to soil his clothings.
Fair point. Fair point.
Should we maybe find place to put all our stuff if we're staying here at least a night? I have to tell you, sleeping in a real bed, that was a treat, and I'd like to do it again.
Yeah, I don't see why we couldn't do that.
Okay.
You guys gonna find an inn?
Yeah, as
To start
the
off?
orange and cinnamon.
There's the orange and cinnamon. You guys do also see 2 other inns here. There's one that's a little less nice. It's like a mid-range, called the Lovely Oak. That's also in town.
Jiik, it sounds like you've been about world more than myself for sure, and maybe Seb. I don't know what money means. I've
Well,
never had money.
You trade
in my
services
life.
for money, and they usually tell you how much they want.
I always trade service for food before I became part of Black Talon. And in Black Talon, I trade service for nothing, really.
I've only ever taken money.
So maybe you decide,
Okay.
will you take this? And she's gonna pull out her 47 gold and just like hand it over.
It's probably safer with you. Just don't let anybody take it.
Okay, but
I've got my
Okay.
own giant sack to carry around. Thank you.
I will carry my own giant sack then, yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
All right. Well, we should probably be a little frugal about where we stay, because who knows how long we're going to be here. So, the Lovely Oak is probably going to be our best bet.
It sounds lovely.
Doesn't it, though?
so you guys head to the
We're gonna head to the
Lovely
Lovely
Oak?
Yeah, I've got all supplies on my back. in sex, whatever. I'm carrying all our shit.
You guys go into approach this building. It's a very plainish building, very nice, nicely built. Just wood, slate roof looks like. You guys go into the place. There are some windows, candlelit. And behind the desk is a female elf. Hello. Looking for some rooms?
Yes, please.
With a
3.
bed, please.
Oh, of course. Rooms are 3 silver a night per room.
A little bit. Would you be willing to do it for 2 if all 3 of us get individual rooms?
Make a persuasion check.
Make a better check.
Has guidance on myself.
Yes.
Maximum guidance.
I mean, as far as guidance goes, that's about as good as you can get.
13.
13?
Yeah.
13 will do it. She'll agree to that.
All right.
Yes, that's fair. How long will you be staying?
We don't know yet. It could be an extended period. Is there a place for us to park our cart in a safe spot?
We already did that.
Did we? At the place? Oh, yes, so we have our stuff. Never mind.
Oh.
The man who took the other money from us is taking care of cart and ox.
Quite confused most of the time.
Do you have room for cart too?
Oh, no. We can't store a cart here. I can give you rooms.
Okay. Yeah, 3 rooms,
Yes.
2 silver each.
Yeah, she hands you guys 3 keys. Each one has a room number on that, and you guys can take.
Slider, 2 silver. Can we pay to stay after we've completed our business here? We're not sure how long we're staying.
Yeah, we have rooms available. Usually not too busy this time of the year.
Excellent.
Brutalia is just going to grab like some coin out of
No,
the
no.
bag and put it.
No.
Um,
Not till
25
later.
gold.
Not till afterwards.
It's okay. I can show you to your rooms if you would like.
Yes, please.
I'd like to see the bed.
Yeah. She'll lead you guys up the
Excited.
stairs. It's a second story where you guys are going to be staying. She takes you guys right to your rooms. Each of you have a room right next door to each other. In the same order you guys are sitting right now. So Seb would have the room on the end, the middle, and then you have the other room on the other end.
Yeah, it works out.
Right.
The top floor.
Selected
There's 6
bed.
rooms on this top floor, so you guys have 3. You don't see anybody else in the hotel, so you kind of are in the inn, so you kind of get the idea that what she was telling you about it being slow time of the year is definitely in play right now.
So we're valued customers.
So are we in the rooms now?
Yeah, you guys can be in your own rooms if you
What
want
does
to.
the bed look like? Is it off the floor or is it...
It is off the floor. It's just a 4-post single, like, twinish size bed.
How many pillows are on the bed?
1.
A whole pillow.
And you guys lay on the bed, and they are really comfortable to you two. Like, you guys, in fact, it might be too comfortable
Uh-oh.
from being so used to sleeping on the floor and stuff like that all these years. You have a difficult time sleeping in the bed.
I'm going to use my devil sight to look around and see if there's any signs in this room for my lady.
You don't see anything yet.
Are you sure about that?
I do.
Okay. I wasted my time.
I didn't tell you to roll.
It was for dramatic flair.
Can you super crit on nothing?
Are you sure? Anyways. Alright, well I'm gonna head back down to the common area and wait for these guys.
Alright, yeah. There's a little waiting room area where you can just chill and wait. What are you guys doing up in your rooms?
Log up and head down. Nothing of interest.
Yeah. that's
What's
very
in the
common.
room?
There's a table with a candle. There's a jug there. Looks like you can fill it with some water and a couple glasses overturned. There's a nightstand, very small one. And it does have what looks like to be a metallic mirror that you can use to see your reflection.
Oh.
There's also a wash basin.
How does Brutalia look when she looks in a mirror?
You've seen those old like mirrors that they make, or like the cheap ones you can buy. They're like kind of like all warped and kind of looking like that. You're looking at it. You can see your hair. Your hair's a little matted over here. you have this gnarly gash where your eye
I was just gonna say,
was taken.
I'm gonna head out and sneak out and get an eye patch for her and bring it back.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah.
And you go to the shop, in Stitches.
In stitches, yes.
Okay. Let's just say like three silver for a eye patch. It's something very small and easy to make.
I want to get a little embroidery on it of the hammer, though.
What's that?
I want to embroider with a little bit of a hammer. Will that cost extra?
That will.
Okay, I'll pay the extra.
We'll say 8 gold total, including the embroidery. He'll ask for you to come back.
8 gold or silver?
What's that?
8 gold or
8 silver.
Okay.
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. He'll ask for you to come back later for it because it's going to take some time to do the embroidery work.
Okay.
So maybe come back later in the afternoon. He can have it done for you.
Brutalia is going to wash face, try to clean up bloody gouge in face as best as she can. Maybe. Oh, I don't think I have knife. I just have hammer. So since can't cut hair or anything, just try and mash it down as much as she can.
Okay. Yeah, you can go get water. There's a barrel in the hallway you can get water from, like for a wash basin. You can wash up, match your hair down, do your thing. Yeah. So
Then go look for her.
So you guys in one of those like almost like teenage movie scenes, like you guys see Brutalia coming out, her hair is all like done, like
Yeah,
soft,
she
like-
So guys, Brutalia has a mullet. She's kind of like a super hot, strong female mixture of like Snake and Jack as the two Kurt Russell like mullet characters
Oh
that I'm
my God.
thinking of. So
mashed together.
mashed together with big tusks
With tusks.
and bigger muscles. Sorry, Kurt.
And
Sorry,
ladybugs.
Kurt.
So yeah, it's kind of like one of those like scenes you guys see Brutalia come, feeling pretty good about herself, strolling down the stairs. Comes down.
Her bag of money is like
Yeah.
prominently featured on her belt.
From me.
Yeah. A little bit of Brock Sampson going on.
Yeah, you guys are all grouped together. Jiik, you guys do notice, comes back a few minutes later, arrives back, meets you guys back at the inn.
Oh, you're finished. Welcome back to the con room. I'm so happy to see you again.
But you guys are free to do anything you guys want in town right now. You guys don't really
We'll
see.
also head to
Brutalia?
Stitches.
I'm happy to be here.
Oh my god.
Let me take you out for an imported beer.
I will head to In Stitches.
Are you gonna head in Stitches?
And
Can I
will-
come along? I think I might need
Of
a
course.
cloak or something. I don't know.
Can we hit the adventure shop first? And then on the way back?
I could just meet you there. Oh. To the adventure shop.
To the adventure shop. All right. You guys make your way. And the adventure shop is a little more south in the town. So you guys make your way there. Go in.
Do they have weapons?
At the adventure shop? No.
Oh.
Do they have potions?
You do not see any potions here.
Son of a biscuit.
What
You
do
see
they
all
have for
kinds
you
of,
to take on
like-
adventure?
Camping gear, backpacks, all that kind of stuff.
Camping. There are trees for you to sleep under, caves.
Yeah, there's like, bedrolls, there's equipment to take with you for storing your food, there's candles, there's rope.
People spend money on bed sheets to take out into wood when there is everything around in wood.
It's like your army surplus type store, you know what I mean? Where you get gear
Combat
to go
guys.
adventuring. And
I think
in the
teleport
shop
says
is a little
stuff that
halfling
I'm
named, he's just there. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Hi.
Halfling.
Hello. Hi.
I'm
What can I
Jiik.
do
What
for
is
you?
your name?
I'm Ririk.
Ririk. Nice
can
to
I
meet
do
you,
for you?
Ririk. We are adventurers.
Ah, well, you've come to the right store.
I guess we are adventurers.
Let's
We
go
are
there.
adventurers.
Where are you adventuring to? What? Can I get you anything? What do you need?
Well, we haven't decided where we're going yet, but we definitely need gear and
Okay.
hopefully something useful. What do you have that's expensive?
And tell me, Ririk,
Expensive?
what does one take on an adventure?
Well, it depends on the type of adventure you're going on, but we have lots of expensive stuff if you want to spend the money.
Do you have any rope?
Yes.
I'll take some.
You want some rope?
The finest rope you have.
Finest!
Yeah.
Finest.
We have rope. Rope will run you about. Can't remember how much rope is, so we'll just say it's a gold. We'll say 5 silver.
5 silver. Okay, we'll put that.
50-foot rope, silken or hempen rope.
Is it like a grappling hook that can attach to it, or
Grappling hooks are extra.
You think we could use a grappling hook?
Oh, I know. I could use grappling hook, and Kelly's gonna pick one up. Make like a.
No,
See-
not a weapon. It's for climbing.
Rope and grappling hook, 1 gold.
1 gold. Okay. Anything you might need, Seb?
I will.
Do you have any darts?
Darts? Yes.
I'll take a pack of 20.
Okay. We'll just say 1 gold for 20.
Brutalia's just
Okay,
gonna
keep it easy.
watch. I'm going to watch Seb and Jiik and just kind of buy one of each of whatever they're buying.
No,
Take
I'm
a
buying-
rope as
I'm
well.
buying the rope for you because I can fly.
I have a big sack of my own, as you said.
I'll take
so
a rope and hook as well.
Okay, well you buy your
I
own
could
rope.
buy-
Yeah. He's just piling stuff up on the counter as you guys are figuring out stuff you want to buy. Okay, and
What else do we buy?
Well, in this shop, there's not much else that we really need. We have the food already.
So-
we have packs.
The assumed bag of holding. I didn't ask before. In what shape does that appear? Is it something you can wear?
it's just like a
Like a
normal, like a
satchel?
belt sack.
Okay.
You know, like you would wear on your belt. But I mean, it's a hefty bag. It's and it doesn't get any bigger the more stuff you put into it. It just kind of stays that same size.
Okay, then I do not need a bag.
I'm gonna make him carry everything, so
Everything goes into the bag of holding.
everything
at this
goes
point?
in the back of the holding, except for the rope. You should probably carry that just in case he gets separated
Okay.
from us.
Okay.
You want
Would
me
you
to
like
carry
rope
the
too?
grappling hook too?
You should just tie it to it, just to be on the safe side, so it's all together.
Okay.
That would be my
It
advice.
was hemp rope. Hempen
Hempen.
rope,
Hempen.
right?
Hempen rope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got
can't
some
smoke
hemp?
it. Can't
Mhm.
smoke
Hemp
this
rope.
one. It won't.
Can't
won't
smoke
do
this
good.
stuff.
Are you gonna need a rope as well?
I bought one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he bought
I bought
rope and
one.
grappling.
Oh, well, that was
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
Well, I think that's all we need from this store. And anything else you guys might have used in your
Unless you
Yes.
have any smoke bombs.
He does not.
Bags
He
of
would not
coal.
do that.
Anything would do.
He just doesn't have any. If you guys want magical items, you guys should
What about marbles? Do you have marbles?
head out towards the tower, where you get magical items.
Can we sell strange
So they
item there
Make
too?
it hard terrain.
It depends. I don't know.
I've seen it.
Pachi is kind of weird. He's the local wizard. He makes all the potions and stuff. It's you guys want to see
Wizard.
him.
Okay.
Say no
He
more.
may be interested if you guys have magical items for trade and sell.
What was the name of that shop again?
His name of his shop is the Mage's Hand,
Oh.
and it's the tower, the big tower. You can't miss it. It's
Oh.
huge. His name is Patchy.
Why is it so huge if it's just a shop?
Oh, it's his home too.
Oh.
He lives there.
Is he a wizard? You said?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
explains it. Yes.
Yeah.
Those wizards.
He's a gnome too, so
Oh, jeez.
you
No
know.
man complex. I mean,
Excuse me.
nothing.
Sorry, did I miss something?
Thank you for your services, sir.
Yes. Well,
You have
thank
been
you.
so helpful.
Nice doing business with you.
Wish
Need
us
anything else
luck.
for your adventures? Yeah, good luck.
Great.
All right. Well, do you guys want to go to the Mage's Hand now, or do you want to go to the Stitches?
Maybe I'm just nervous because I've not been outside of cage except to kill people in 6th year, but I feel a little exposed with my
Okay.
face out in
Let's-
the open.
Let's go to the tailor then.
Nice. As you guys are making your way towards
Plus,
the
I hate
tailor,
wizard.
you see a very odd thing. You see a massive minotaur with a giant axe on his back, and riding on his shoulder is a little halfling guy. And as you guys watch them kind of walking around the city, they turn and look over at you, and you notice a little glint off of their chest here. A little star or some kind of a badge they're wearing. They look over at you guys, and they look around, and they keep moseying the big minotaur just
Well, that would make it much easier to get around.
I could try to carry you on my back, but I'm not that big.
You guys make your way to the tailor and Stitch's shop. You guys go in and just see rows and rows of clothes. I mean, these clothes, like, there are shelves, like where racks where the clothes are, and then there's another set of racks above that. So the whole walls around this place, and in the center there's two pillars that go all the way up to the ceiling. Both pillars, all closed on all four sides.
Malkits.
This place is just
How well
stacked
can the
with
owners
clothes.
see all of the clothes?
Zeb, are you pitching a tent over there?
No, the tents were in the other
You do
shop.
see a
Oh.
strange woman that none of you have ever seen a woman that looks like this. As you approach the counter, her skin is a very pale, almost yellowish green, and you see what look to be at some points, like towards where her hairline is, but almost seem like scales. You look at her eyes, and her eyes, instead of being round pupils, there are slits. Hello, what can I do for you? You here for some clothes?
I'm looking for a fine robe for a friend of mine.
Yes, we have all kinds of robes. What are you looking for?
Something fancy for wearing out in town. He's a wizard, but I don't know much about the clothing.
Okay. So, a cloak of this probably run you 10 to 15 gold.
Can I browse some of them?
Yes, of
Where
course.
would I find them?
She'll point to you just up on the upper rack for your size of the character you are right now. Your little halfling. You see him. There's a little section there.
Do I see a size for a taller race?
Yeah, if they're being the same area, just a little bit farther off to the side.
In the large size.
Yes.
I will go peruse.
Okay. I placed an order early. Is it finished?
Yes.
Thank you.
And she gives you a nice little, like, it's wrapped up in a little box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not just out in the open.
I need a large, plain cloak to hide my face and body.
We can accommodate that. What's just basic materials? Any kind of flair to it? Want any embroidery or special clasp? You want hooded? Collared?
I
What
would
kind
like
of
a
cloak?
hood.
Okay. Colors?
And could the hood have like a point on it?
Yes, we can.
I saw that once. And it looked pretty cool.
Yes, we have
Pretty cool.
long hooded ones. Okay. Do you have a specific color you would like it?
Brown,
Okay.
like this fur.
Yes, we have something very comfortable.
Would it cost a lot to put like a little bear on the clasp?
I'm sure we can make that.
How much money does it cost? I need to know this.
Well, to just make it something simple metal, say 10 gold.
Is 10 gold a lot of money?
Not for custom work.
10 gold it is. And she'll proudly open up bag, take out, start counting.
We'll probably have it done for you by the morning.
That's
You come
enough.
back first thing and get it.
Yeah. Okay. Where she goes.
Yes.
Goes till 10 to 15 for the robes?
Yes.
If I give you one more, can I
It's
have it
gonna be-
sooner?
It's going to be more than that because she was talking about the halfling size. If you're going to go for a full one, it's going to be probably closer to like 20, 25.
Is she within sight of the robes?
You can see her.
Well, while she's busy with them, can I try to pocket a robe in my bag of robe holding?
You can give me a sleight of hand check.
Excuse me, I asked if I give you one more, can I have it sooner? I have more money than this 10 gold.
It's not a matter of gold, it's a matter of time to craft the
Okay. More gold.
The 20.
It's 20. Yeah, you definitely snatch one
It's not
and
quite
drop
right
it in the
for
bag of holding real quick. She doesn't seem
It
to
takes
notice.
a little more time.
Sometimes killing takes a long time,
Yes,
There are lots of different ways to kill somebody.
that is true. Anyways, let me tell you.
I didn't even like red or black. Or
I got you this gift
Let's pick a color.
for helping me
Green.
out of this really confusing
Green, red.
situation.
It's just mine.
It's just yours.
You got something just for me. No one else can have this.
Only if you want to give it away.
Open up the package.
Yeah, you see this very well crafted leather eye patch, and on it is a hammer stitched in silver.
This is...
Let's not get too emotional about it. I'm just thanking you for all the help you've given me so far.
Thank you, Jiik. Jiik Charleston.
That's
I will
me.
repay you for this, one way or another. And she's going to put the eye patch on her eye. Maybe I should get an eye patch for the stream. That'd be so awkward. Like, completely.
No depth perception.
No, that was a-
Roll miss.
Then
Miss in your tray with your rolls.
you fasten eye patch.
Put the eye
Smooth
patch
hair
on.
again. Feel a little bit better. Not so.
The eye patch really
A
helps.
little bit better about adventuring
Keeps that
with this
scar from being so overly in your face.
the gaping hole
Yeah.
where the eyeball
That's-
used to be.
Yes,
that's
Covering
really
that
the
up is a
problem.
good idea.
That's really the showcase.
Just gonna nonchalantly walk out behind them. Like,
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't seem to have noticed or you guys leave. Thank you. Hope to see you. See you tomorrow.
Oh yes, see you tomorrow, of course.
Thank
I
you.
wish it could be sooner, but
Thank you. This is lovely work you've done with the eye patch. Thank you.
Well, she takes time.
alright.
Alright.
Well, let's see.
the
here.
mage's
Now-
hand.
The wizard. Oh my god,
Should
please.
we do that, or do we want to go to the smithery? A lot of weapons, right?
I would like to go to the smithery. I have
don't
hammer,
say.
but hammer is very big. Can't always be as quick with it, you know.
Yeah,
And grappling hook now, but
Then to the smithery.
You guys gonna head to the Curious Forger?
The curious.
The Curious
Curious
Forger.
Forger. Yes.
I wonder why they call it
Curious
Forger.
and curious.
Hey, you guys get there. You guys arrive. You see a well-worked anvil outside. It's covered little area. And you see a big forge. It's blazing right now. You guys see there hammering away is a dwarf.
He's just smashing it up, ain't he?
He doesn't seem to pay you guys any mind as you approach. He just keeps banging away his work.
So yeah,
Does he have?
Does anybody
Yeah.
work the
Items.
Are
shops
there weapons
inside?
out?
Some such thing? Or a booth full
You
of
guys do
weapons?
see a shop, but he's not, you guys are not in the shop. You guys are approaching outside. It looks like the shop is, the door is shut while he's outside working.
so
Can
he
I
runs
go
the shop as well.
watch? I don't think I've.
Yeah, you can sit there and watch. He doesn't seem to be paying you guys any mind. He just seems to be going about his business, just working. Looks like he's got a big axe blade that he's like hammering on right now.
That looks pretty cool.
Thank you.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. It'll be a good axe when it's done.
Looks like you could chop lots of things off with it.
Yes.
It's good axe.
It'll be my axe.
You have much talent with this metal.
So
Thank you.
excited about this.
Is there more like this inside?
Yeah, not like this. This is special. I do have other weapons and things like that of high craft.
Do you ever make like pointy axe? I always get these axes that are big and round, but I think if axe is pointy, like sword, you could do a lot of things with that, you know.
Never crafted any. Usually axes that people want them for chopping things.
Well, you know, you could chop, but you could also spike and slice. It's like a multi-tool.
Suppose I can make something like that. Is that something you're interested in?
Well, yeah, I do have some money, you know, so maybe how much would it cost to make 1, 2 hammer for a hand like that?
Say that probably cost you about, we'll go 20 gold for the pair.
Sold.
With basic hand axes. I can
Sold.
make them sharp. Like
I want
knives.
them sharp like knife, but like
Yes.
axes in hand, so you can balance, so you can throw maybe like ball on one end, like hammer, but blade like mixture of axe
She's
and
really a
sword.
function over form kind of woman.
Gotcha.
Could if I
Seems that way.
a couple extra gold here? Could you inscribe something on the side of it on each one for me?
Well, they're her
Yeah.
daggers.
I
Trust
appreciate this, but
me. Trust me.
just
What
a
was the
moment. Oh, you remembered that I wanted to name them?
name?
Get out of town! But you wouldn't know that.
Oh, I'm gonna obviously discuss this with her first, but
You could have things written on blades.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can.
Could you draw things?
Yeah.
And you could write things on letters in the metal on the
Yeah, you
blade.
can etch.
Oh my god!
I can do it.
I love being in
it'll
town,
cost
you
a little
guys.
more
This
extra
is
to
so
do
good.
that. To have
Yeah, money
something
is-
engraved.
Yes.
So,
the gold extra per blade for a name on each one, please.
2 gold for the engraving.
Okay, 2 gold.
Be 24 gold total for both of the axes.
What will you name them?
That's kind of an important piece for me to be able to.
Do you speak Orcish?
I do not know.
Well, when you write it, it's
I do.
written like Dwarvish, really.
Do you speak Orcish?
But I will
If you can
Of
just
course.
write it down,
write it down for you.
I can just copy.
Is Zli Sestri, which you would know, means wicked sisters.
All right. He doesn't know what it means, but you write it down for him, and he can copy it from there and do the etching.
Can you...
Done.
I'm so sorry, we've been talking, I haven't asked you your name.
Baldur.
Baldur.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Saffron.
Nice to meet you, Saffron.
Nice to meet you too. Could you etch something onto this? And she's going to pull the Pinox hammer off of her back.
That's a mighty nice looking hammer.
Right, no.
Where did you get this? This is very well crafted, made.
I own
He's
this
just holding
hammer.
this thing like this massive like brick of a hammer.
Do you want to touch my hammer?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
You can hold it. Go ahead.
Just by the tip,
Takes it.
though. Just.
Falls to the ground. He's You barely see him struggling to hold it up. Like, what do you want to inscribe on this beast? He sets it down.
Another word you would not understand, probably.
All right. You're gonna have to spell that. You're gonna have to write it out for me. I'll copy it.
I'll write it down for you.
How big we etching this?
Put it on the side, or do you want it
Side,
on the smashing
face,
pot?
top, bottom, back.
I would like it
Other
along
side.
handle.
On the
Because
handle.
this hammer, I don't know if you guys actually know. You guys probably don't, because it's all in my head. This hammer is made out of solid metal. There's no wood. There's no
the
leather.
haft, everything is all one piece.
It is all cast metal.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, it's insane.
along the handle,
Literally more
I
impressive.
would write out for him Milost, which you would know if are you looking to see what I'm putting on it.
Mhm.
You would know it means mercy.
All right. Yeah, I can do that. It'd be another, say, 2 gold to etch this one.
Okay. I'm not the best at the
Nice.
counting.
You guys want to help her?
26
I'll just
was it
give you-
26 gold?
26 total.
Okay.
I'll give you
so-
the extra gold for the inscribing. That way she doesn't have to worry about counting it.
I don't care who gives me the gold as long as I can pay. I'll do the what.
She'll just keep like
Yeah, that's enough. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Saffron.
you're welcome. I should write saffron down. 'Cause, yeah.
I say You can come back and pick
forget my
up
own pseudonym.
your hammer tomorrow. I'll have that done. The axes are probably going to take me a couple days to get them crafted.
Can we stay a couple days?
So
It seems like we are.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a place we stay for at least a few days.
I'll be back. I'll come first thing in the morning in 2 days.
okay, I'll see you in the morning, Saffron. I'll have the work done.
Oh wait, first I come tomorrow for my hammer.
Yes, for the hammer, and then.
What time do you get out of bed in the morning?
Oh, it varies from day to day. Usually when the sun comes up.
I will come to you when the sun comes up.
Okay.
He's very
That's
eager.
all right. Yeah, I can tell. All right. Well, I gotta get to it then. And it just goes back to his work. Is there anything else I can do for you guys? You two?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Good. All right.
Because having money is fun.
And he just goes back to work.
Okay, yeah, well, that was fruitful. So, what do you say we help pad some more of this town's economy at going to the mage's hand, or
I'm not sure what we owe to
should we go
afford
to the
them.
food library? I mean, we have
You
food
know-
already, I suppose we don't need to go there.
Well, this place that I believe is called Food Libraries, I would like to go to because I would like to see all the food in the libraries.
Don't think it's...
But we found
Yeah,
this
library.
thing, remember, this ring. I don't really like wizard, but
You want to take it to the tower?
I want to see if we can get more money for it so we can buy more things.
Then we'll go to the mage's hand, and then the food library.
Will one of you do talking, though? If I start talking to wizard and he starts looking in book, I'm probably going to get upset.
You guys gonna head to the
Either
mage's
way,
hand?
things are cheaper if he's dead. Yeah, we'll head to the mage's
But then we
hand.
have another
in that
town
case.
we have to run from. I already said name Saffron. I have to think of a new spice to call myself.
Well,
It would take a long time.
you could just reuse saffron.
Really?
Just saying.
You never want too much saffron.
A little goes a long way.
It's a bit spenty.
Tell
Anyways,
for new exactly.
Hello,
what to
I'm
do with
Paprika.
saffron.
we should
And the cumin.
talk
All
about
the color.
And the cumin. That's for you, Kayla. That's for you.
So as you guys make your way towards the tower, the mage's hand, you guys do see a workboard as you guys are approaching, and there is a big post on the workboard.
And it's,
Do you guys want to read it?
yes.
Oh yes.
Is it in common or orcish?
It is in common.
Is it an abyssal?
It is. Strangely enough, it is not. You would think.
Are we showing off
Abyssal
all the
just
language we
common
know?
language.
'Cause
Well, we're gonna lose if we're starting to
Everyone's
whip out our
taking it away.
languages and compare them.
All right.
Because my language tick is very small. Yours is very big.
There is a post for a reward for 100 gold for slaying the goblin leader.
You can't
Apparently,
go kill somebody and get money.
apparently, goblins, a goblin like scouting party or a raiding group, have been terrorizing the area around Krasmir, and the folks seem to be a bit in a panic about it. But yeah, you guys see a posting for it right in the middle of town, and there's also attached to that an additional 1 silver per ear, 3 silver per eye, 2 silver per tongue, and a whole gold piece per heart or liver.
Brutalia is going to lean a bit closer
Oh,
and then rip it off and bring it closer to her face to
you
make
could
sure
have
she's
been
reading
getting
it
paid the whole
right.
time.
I'd literally do this for fun.
Do you know how much money I would have? I can't even count how much money I would have if I'd been paid for killing like this before.
Depends on if you use the eyeballs for stew.
Well, they don't ask for eyeball, they ask for ear. And that was special.
They said
There's
we
eyes
could
on
get
there.
more for eyeballs.
Oh, hang on. I'm still getting used to this one eye thing.
We'll just kind of take it with us.
Okay,
You guys gonna take the writ?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, sure.
we'll take it.
Are
We'll
there
let
any
Parker
other
react on it.
interesting jobs up there?
You do see a lot of other posts, but this is the only one that seems to be up there. It looks like it was pretty recently posted.
Missing cat.
No,
Missing cat.
no.
Special stew.
Well, let's
This
go
seems to be
see.
the only one that's on this board right now. And it does look like when you guys saw that Minotaur and the Halfling, looks like this is about the area that they were coming from.
Ooh. Would we make a connection
Probably.
that they might be
Maybe if you're smart enough.
Zilla? Alright.
So, do you want to find out what this ring
We did
does?
see a
before we
little-
sell it?
Most of
or-
my outside experience would be watching out for people like that.
Yeah,
So.
you would definitely make that connection.
Alright.
I was a little, pardon me, Mo, but I was
Yeah.
a little iffy at the end of the last session if we had discovered what the items that you gave us were or not, or if you were just giving them to us to keep till this session.
I would say at this point you guys don't know what they are.
Okay.
Just because you guys don't have any way of magically identifying anything.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's find out what these things do, and then we'll decide if we want to summon. Good idea.
Are you not able to
That sounds good.
Arcana check to see if they're magical?
I can do an Arcana check, but honestly, I don't know much about items.
You do know they're magical, but you don't have a way to identify
Don't feel the
Perfect.
magic
Okay.
on them.
what type of magic it is.
So then
We'll go
I'm
to
gonna
the
have to
town.
retcon that. Sorry, if Brutalia knew they were magical but didn't know what they did, she wouldn't be like, "I immediately want to sell this," but it'd be like, "Let's see if we want this or we can sell it." But she probably still the wizard
It's magic.
stands. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to this wizard. Please don't make me talk to this wizard.
I don't know what
Okay.
it does, but I feel a void when I touch it. Okay. Let's go find out. What do you
Alright.
say? Alright, so let's go to the mage's hand.
So yeah, you guys pull up. You guys walk up to this tower, and there is a large door. It's free to open. You guys go in. You guys see just a line of just shelves all around the walls, and in the very middle of the place, there is a little gnome man. Got a little tiny little hat on his head that kind of hangs off the back. He's sitting there, and he looks like he's working on something at his table in the middle of the room there. Oh!
Okay.
Visitors! Hello!
Hello.
Hello. I love your
We're
hat.
here for... Oh, thank you. We're here for goods?
We
What can I do for
actually
you?
We've brought
we
goods.
brought something.
Oh.
A few things. We're not quite sure what they do, and we kind of were hoping you could help us.
Are they magic?
It feels like it.
Well, let me take a look.
Alright.
What do you have?
I'm going to start with this one.
Okay, you hand him the ring.
Yeah.
You see him, he looks at it, and he takes a minute. Give me one moment. You see him go over. He rustles around through a couple boxes, and he pulls something out, and it's this crazy, like, headpiece. He, like,
17.
puts it on, like he's looking at it, flipping through it, looking at it.
So cool.
Ah! This is a ring of mind shielding. This is pretty decent.
Why would you put the shield around your mind?
It's
You
mostly
wouldn't be
for
able to
blocking people's from reading your mind, your thoughts.
Stick to the plan.
But it can be pretty dangerous too.
What else does it do?
It
Is that not enough?
Well, you said it can be dangerous too. Why?
can absorb you. You die with it. So there is that. Unless there's already somebody inside it. Which I'm not getting a feeling there's somebody inside it.
Oh. Well, that.
All of the jokes.
Oh dear.
So it.
So,
No takers?
I don't. So you heard? Is that something that you would be interested in?
Would
Are
you buy
guys,
it?
Do you guys want to keep it?
We'd like to sell it.
Well, it's hers. We told her you don't want it at all. Okay.
I would not like to be absorbed. I don't
Stick
think.
to the plan.
Okay. So yeah, let's sell it. Let's sell it.
I'll give you 200 gold for it.
200.
So
200. Okay. Yeah, 200 gold, please.
Yeah. Would you like gold or you want trade? I'll give you 300 in trade.
what do you have for trade?
Yeah.
What do
There
you
might be
what,
something
do you
better.
guys need potions or any other kind of minor enchantments?
I mean, that's always something that adventurers like us need.
You need potions, I have lots of potions. Health.
What kind of enchantments are we talking about?
I can do basic enchantments. A plus 1 enchantment, but that will cost more than 300 gold.
How much extra?
That's about 1,000.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yes.
I don't know much about money, but that seems like a lot of money.
But it
You
makes
just
your
roll the gold.
it makes your weapons magical. It does extra damage.
It does. We Maybe later.
Yes.
Maybe later.
Out of curiosity, do you have any wands for sale?
I do have a wand of magic missiles that I can sell.
How much do those cost?
Well, those are expensive.
I just need to know what to save for.
It'd be about 900 gold.
So yeah, we'll just sell it for the gold.
The two for
Yeah,
the
Yeah, just
200.
just the gold. No, we can pay for the potions. How much are you charging for potions? And what type of potions do you have?
I have a health potion. Those are 50 gold. I have graders, but those are going to run you about 200.
Please. Yeah, we could get 6 health potions for the ring if you want to go that route.
This is
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and he gets 6 potions. He puts them in this like little 6-pack container thing that he has, and shuts the lid. Hands them over. Yeah, little 6-pack.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Shotgun! Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Keystone Light health potion.
Yep.
oh
Okay.
god!
This is the worst.
Health potion.
Alright.
Yeah, you actually take necrotic damage from drinking those.
Alright. I'm gonna
Yes.
do mine next, please. Could you tell me what this one does?
Yes. Oh, I already know what this is. He takes it and he knows immediately what it is. This is a Pearl of Power. It'll let you store a spell into it. Leave up to a 3rd level spell.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right.
The
Is that what it says?
4th level spell?
Yeah, maybe if that's what it says on there.
If it was a 4th level spell, it is now a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
There we go. So
Yeah,
up to 3rd
it's
level.
3rd level.
Beautiful. Oh, okay.
Yes.
How do I have to do anything special with that?
No, you would just cast the spell into it. So you'd hold it while you did your incantation or your somatic part to it, and they would just cast it into the pearl, and then you can recall it at another time.
Okay. And how do I recall it? Will I innately
You just
know?
activate it by saying the command word.
What's the command word?
You attune to it, and you give it the command word.
Oh, gotcha.
If you aren't attuned to this, then you can't do anything with it. You have to attune to it.
Okay. And then how often can I use it?
Once a day.
Okay.
That's what it says, right? And
Till
it's-
next dawn.
Yeah, till the next dawn.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you. I'm going to
Yes.
keep that.
Okay.
That's handy.
Yes. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm afraid there's nothing I can afford.
Do you have an item to check out? I thought maybe you got one as well.
Oh yeah. Can you tell me about this? Periactive wound cleansing?
So he takes that and he's looking at it for a minute. This is a periaptive wound closure. So this should help stave you off from dying. You take mortal wounds. It should, I believe it stabilizes you.
And I think I've been wearing it, so would I just be attuned to it already?
Yeah, at this point,
So
I
I
would
could
say
have
you,
replaced
you
that.
would have attuned to it at
Okay.
this point if you've been wearing it.
But I have been attuned to my power.
Yeah,
power
at this
person.
point, yeah, you would have
Okay.
spent enough time with it. You would know your command word for it too as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Such a weird
Yes.
command word that it's attached to it. I don't even-
You make that up. I don't tell you anything.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Guess we'll just have to find out later, won't we?
Well, if there's nothing else I can help you with,
No, thank you. Thank you so much.
feel free to come back anytime.
And tra-la-la-la-la.
Alright.
The day's still early. Shall we go get that gold?
Yeah, at this point, it's probably getting towards like the dusk time. Like, the sun's starting to go down.
Should we
It's
go
getting
get the
darker out.
gold while one of our members is unarmed?
I have grappling hook and I have fist and foot.
I mean,
She seems on.
I have
if
two
you're
arm,
down,
actually.
I'm down.
You don't have your hammer right now.
No.
So,
I've
just your fists.
Shall we
got worse with less, but if
go
you'd
in the
like to
morning?
wait, we could go in the morning.
Yeah, we could go in the morning.
We still haven't gone to food library.
That's true. Ah, to the food library.
Alright, yeah.
Tally ho!
You guys skate into the food library. And there's, lots of piles of what look like local vegetation. Things, your basics, potatoes, that type of stuff. We'll just go with regular food here because I don't want to make up fancy food. That's too much. So let's go to fancy. It's a fancy feast. Just open that can. So you guys see kind of just basic food here. There are some dry goods. Looks like he deals a lot with travelers and stuff, so he does keep a pretty large supply of dried foods, nuts, jerkies, that kind of stuff, readily available. But he does have green produce and stuff like that looks like it's sourced organically from local farms.
Oh wow!
So they grew up as friends together. This is really important.
It's a small community, and they have lots of farms that they, all work for, and they all...
It's refreshing.
The celery stalk have a nice long life.
Yeah.
Brutalia is going to look for the biggest loaf of bread she can find.
Oh yeah, you can find bread here very easily.
Big loaf of bread.
Yeah, you can find a big one.
That where we come from is called artisan bread.
It's like a knotted one, so it's all knotted, it looks like it's very well crafted, like somebody spent a lot of time making this, but it's a big
Is it
loaf.
herbed bread?
Sure, why not? It's herb bread. It's got some herbs in it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get herby with it.
So we'll say a nice giant braided rosemary
Yeah,
loaf
just
of
glistening
ancient
That
grain
could be
bread.
a
Just
name, rosemary.
there's nice sheen of where
This
they
is
put
good.
butter on it, and it's
You're
just
so smart.
it's baked on there, so it's got a nice sheen to it. Nice egg wash on it.
Well,
It's looking really good.
Wow.
Um,
now I'm hungry.
You weren't hungry before, you are now.
how about that
I would
burger?
like to buy one of this bread.
Yeah, bread's very cheap. We'll just say. What else do you guys want to buy here? Let's do it this way.
5 days of rations, dry
5
food.
days of rations.
Don't we have that in the cart already?
I thought we each had 10 days.
Yeah.
I believe it
Each had
was
10?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I believe it was 10 days rations for each of you.
I thought it was total. Okay.
No.
Then never mind.
Yeah,
No
we're
rations?
good on food for now. This is just more for treats.
Yes. Yeah, he does have lots of candies and things like that you guys can buy that it looks like they've been crafted locally.
Check if it's
Do you
sweet
have
too.
hot cross buns? Are they 1 a penny or 2 a penny?
He has crossbuns. Yeah.
Are they hot?
They are not hot.
1 a penny.
They're yep. So yeah, not hot. They are just kind of in a little square tin that you sell them to.
I'll take one of those, please.
All right,
How much is this bread?
It's bigger than
we'll say everything together would be
For one bread
silver.
loaf.
4 silver for non-hot cross buns.
2 silver.
Okay.
How many more of this bread do you have?
What's that?
Oh,
Whatever's
it
on the
smells so
shelf over
good.
there. You do see there's 2 other loaves of it on the shelf. It's getting towards the end of the day. A lot of their stuff has been sold.
Okay.
They're-
She'll start counting money out
You
of
want to
her.
try a cold cross bun?
No, thank
They're
you.
delicious. You're missing out. Just
Looking at the
say.
guy counting them.
Oh yeah, he would stop you once you reach the 2 silver. He'd be like, "That's enough. You don't need to pay any more unless you want to." So I'll take the 2 silver. Is
all
there
this
anything
bread.
else I can get for you?
No tip for the cold cross bun, sir. Would you like to try one? They're sweet and delicious.
Sure.
Okay. Oh. I
Just
force,
a shove the
Yeah.
bread.
I force feed one to Seb because I know he wants one.
It's delicious.
He loves
This
it.
is like bread, but with honey on it.
Well, I rub it around in a circular motion in his face. I see through that lens.
You now have frosting and stuff all over your mouth, where Jiik has just been trying to force feed this.
I'm just gonna.
roll into your mouth. You are standing in this place trying to force feed this elderly halfling a cold cross bun.
It's okay. He wants one. I know he does.
All right.
Let's get going.
Fine, let's go.
All right, where are you guys
I'm
off
out.
to now?
Jiik out.
So there is still the taverns, the inn. There's the glass blower and potter. There's the tannery you guys haven't visited. Anywhere else you guys want to go?
What's that oak and sinew place? That seemed interesting.
That would be the tanner and carpenter guy. Or excuse me, the tanner and leatherworker.
Would we even want anything from him?
At this point, I just want to sit down and eat my bread and drink some booze.
Okay. Would you like to go back to...
We can go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a tavern?
The lovely oak.
So you
That's what
guys...
we're saying.
Yeah, so you guys...
Oh.
So you guys have seen the Lovely Oak is an inn. It doesn't seem like it had a bar area when you were in there.
I know we
But
saw
as you
a
guys
nice
have,
bar when we came into
yeah,
town.
you guys did see the nice bar. That one is called. That one would be the Felt Reindeer. And you guys did see two other what looked like bars as you guys have been walking around town: the Tiny Bat Pub and Ye Old Gate Bar.
Oh.
Gate bar!
I feel like we should go to
I mean,
the
it's got
old
a
gate
G
bar.
Nutella. That's
It's
just...
the old gay bar.
The Old Gate Bar.
Okay, let's go to that one. That has an intriguing name.
Okay.
All right. You guys going to the Old Gate
That's
Bar?
fun.
Are you down? Are you down to clown? Jester? No. Okay. We're off.
All right. So you guys get to the bar, and you guys look at the tavern. You guys notice that the doorway into it is a old rusty gate. You guys swing open.
Oh my god!
Literally
You guys!
an old gate.
It's an old gate!
This town is great.
You guys walk in, and the bar, like the tavern, seems pretty lively. There's a few people scattered about the bar. It looks like they're all drinking. Most people are segregated off to small groups, 2 or 3 at a time. You do see one human male sitting at a table by himself. There's a bunch of bar seating, and there's a couple booths off on your right, and a couple tables in the middle of the bar. You guys do see a dwarf working the bar. He's currently pulling what looks like an ale for somebody that's at the bar. He looks over. Come on in. Find a seat. Anywhere you want.
Well, Zeb, where should we sit?
First open table.
First open table. Backs to the door. Just kidding.
Don't want to see anybody coming in. Right, yeah, so you guys can find a seat, no problem. You guys want to sit in a booth or a table?
Let's sit in a booth.
Okay. You guys make your way off to the right. You guys find a nice little booth, kind of secluded from everybody else. Pull up and sit down. A few moments later, the dwarf comes striding over, leans on the table. All right, what can I get for you guys? Food, drinks?
Strong drink.
Strong drink? All right, gotcha.
Do you have mead?
We do.
I'll take a glass of mead, please.
All right, we have sour and honey.
Oh, sour.
Sour, you got it. You want any kind of...
Strong drink.
All right, gotcha.
I'll have an ale.
Ale? What kind of ale you want?
A weak ale.
Weak? All right.
My
So he brings
elderly
you back a drink. He
constitution.
sets down some mead, like nice stein, like steel stein. He sets down. It's got a very nice aromatic sour smell to it.
Mm.
You can smell like a very hint of just alcohol just into it. Just very, but when you take a sip, that sour note, it's like that really sour apple cider taste.
Nice.
Very nice and smooth. So mead's
Reminds me of
really
Uncle
tasty.
Steve.
He brings you a drink he calls the CSOB. Drops it down in front of you, and it is a wood tankard. It's about, for Brutalia size, it is about the size of your forearm.
What
So-
does this mean, this CSOB?
Yeah.
It's a brew of my own called the Cocky Son of a Bitch.
Well,
I hope you like it. It's strong enough to peel the paint off this place. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'll let you know in a couple of seconds, and Brutalia's going to down that whole cocky son of a bitch.
That one's on the house, young lady. That was amazing.
Oh dear.
Hey, it's nothing.
I'll get
But
you.
I will take more of
Yeah,
this
he takes the
cocky
taker
son
back.
of a bitch.
And he brings you just a standard size, like for a halfling, tankard of just standard ale, like they make their the old gate ale.
The old gate ale. All right. Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything in here that maybe my lady may have left for me?
For sure. Give me a perception check. And you don't roll a natural 20!
Oh, no,
Ah.
don't.
Rub it in. Rub it in a little
I rolled
more.
a 3.
You see lots of like
Everything's a sign.
Everything is a sign. Everything is glowing. You don't really see anything in here. You don't really feel the presence of the Pale Knight with you right now at this time.
Okay, well, I will take a sip of my mead.
It's delicious mead. Interest you guys in any food? You guys hungry? Can I get something else?
Suppose I...
Not trying to be rude, but I bought this bread and I really want to eat it right now.
Yeah. Go ahead and eat your beer.
What's on the menu?
Eat your bread. Well, we do have a couple items tonight. We have baked blackberry and ginger pigeon.
Oh, that sounds good.
Does sound good.
We got seared, syrup spiced crocodile.
Crocodile. What is
And
a
we
crocodile?
have steamed chestnuts and some mutton.
I'll take the chestnuts and mutton, please.
Alright. You get either of you anything?
I've also had the mutton.
Alright.
Mead and mutton. Can't go wrong with that.
What about you?
I'll take some mutton, but no chestnuts.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
I'll leave your chestnuts.
Okay, yeah, no problem. We'll double your order of chestnuts. No chestnuts.
Saffron
You want an
nuts in
extra
my mouth.
mutton?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that. We can accommodate this.
You are
Alright,
a
yeah.
wonderful person.
Thanks, I try.
Can I
Try to
have
keep
one
my
more of
customers
this
happy.
cocky son of bitch?
Of course, I'll bring it right out. You see him go back, and brings you another CSOB, drops it down in front of you, and he goes back. You see him yell at somebody in the back, and he's yelling the order. You guys got food. You hear the person yell back, I'm making it!
So, how much would he shit his pants if he changed into a huge orc as well?
You could change into orc. You could change into anything you want.
I don't have the clothes for such a large being.
He's no fun.
I mean, that would probably cause quite a scandal.
I mean, what you're wearing could at least pass as a loincloth, right?
You might get cold.
You don't have halfling clothes, I mean, you have been just kind of rummaging your way around in town. And you're like, yeah, you just be kind of just making your way about town with these odd-sized clothes.
Maybe
No.
later.
I don't want to cause trouble.
No, fine.
You'll show me sometime, though, no?
Of course. I prefer they don't know about me.
I won't say anything if you won't say anything.
Did you guys want to try cocky son of bitch? It's a little strong, you know, but not bad.
I'll just sip my little ale.
I think I'll pass, but thank you. This
Alright.
meat is delicious.
Yeah, you guys are enjoying a nice evening. The old gate bar.
The old gate bar.
So where were we the other day when I woke up? What was that?
Oh yes, I've been meaning to talk to you of this, but so distracted by all these wonderful things in this town. How do you not know? I'm so confused by this. By you. How do you show up in heavy guarded place and kill man who has enslaved me for 6 years?
Not that we don't appreciate it.
Oh, believe me. Thank you.
I mean, I do what I can, but no, I fell asleep in a barn and woke up with you guys standing in front of me.
I saw you take that staff you have on your back and jam it right through the skull of a stupid dwarf man. You were a hero, a champion. You were brutal like Brutalia. Saffron. Brutal like saffron.
It's just potent.
Yes, and her short friend, Rosemary.
Oh, it hurt so good. I have no explanation. I literally just woke up like that. You guys were right in front of me, and there was gore all over.
You know what prompted you to show up there?
Couldn't tell you.
Is this your lady? Like your...
Does she often send you to your death? And should we be in this city?
I mean, that's feasible. She could have aided me over there and in combat. She's been known to do that once in a while, but I haven't experienced any feeling like that for
Jiik, are you okay? Jiik.
Reboot.
Never mind.
You gotta push his reboot button.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not something that happens regularly.
Well, I have to tell you, I look forward to seeing more of that side of you, even if you don't really know that that side of you exists.
If you could just not bloody the clothes next time.
I'll try my best. So,
But
what,
we are,
but where were we though? I mean, what was that? You guys were there already. You must have known.
You didn't know anything about this place.
Nothing.
Do you know where we are in the world?
I know that I saw a symbol and then just kind of blacked out. That was it.
Did you not notice the cages?
I didn't walk into that place knowingly.
Did you not notice them on the way out?
I did notice them on the way out, and when we slaughtered quite a few more people in there.
That's where we slept.
That's where they kept us, like dogs.
Oh.
Actually, treated their dog quite well.
Some dog they treat well. Some dog not so much. And she's going to finish that cocky son of a bitch and wave over for another drink.
I'm just bringing it.
Keep
bringing
them
it
coming every 15 minutes until I
Yeah,
pass out, then every 20
you guys-
minutes after that.
Anytime you guys are done with the drink, he's coming right over and like taking them out and swapping them out. And you see that he's pretty good, like keeping an eye on the patrons in the place. He's really quick at it. He seems like he's been doing this for a while.
Nice. Oh, so you guys lived there then?
I was slave.
So you were there, not of your free will.
Well,
That's terrible.
for the most part, yes.
Is that the same for you?
That was more like dog.
So you were the one that was treated well.
I didn't have to kill every day.
I think I need another drink as well.
Are you sure you won't try this? It really hits a spot.
You know what? I'll take a cocky son of a bitch as well.
Yeah, he'll bring
Please.
one out. Yeah,
Thank you. This is
yeah,
much needed.
It is strong. I mean, we're talking like 14-15% type beer, like ale you're drinking. It is a kick.
So is he giving it to me in a normal size?
No,
mug?
it's big.
The
Oh,
size of Brutalia.
It's the same size. It's a big drink.
all right. Well, I'll make my way through this eventually.
You gotta be a cocky son of a bitch to drink it.
One hand.
See, Jiik's trying to hold his
Help him a little.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm trying to help stabilize it.
I'll sip on my little ale.
Yeah.
So, if you lived in the cages, how did you get out?
They would take me out. They would come in and they would put cuffs on me, and if I wouldn't cooperate, they would beat me until they could put cuffs on me, and then they'd take me to wherever they wanted me to fight somebody, and sometimes they'd just make me fight, and whoever won. Sometimes they'd tell me to win or tell me to lose, and I had to do those things. So last time they told me to lose, but
I take it that you didn't
no.
lose.
She lost her eye.
Well,
Well.
I mean, that's there is that.
I'm sure I'd
Do you
seen
know
you with
how
it
I lost
before.
my eye? You want to know how I lost my eye?
Of course.
Sure.
I threw fight. Everyone's so angry. All the money lost, all the time lost. Salazar, he starts saying things about me, things about something from my past. He wasn't paying very close attention. So the moment he moved away from me, grip on my hand, not very strong. I strike out like snake man like him, and I pluck his eye from his skull. This stupid bastard couldn't even retaliate. He had a venom cut my eye out. That's why I lost my eye.
Yeah, I was taken as punishment
That's payment, I see.
or payment. That makes sense. And you were there?
Not for that.
Hmm.
I was there when you disemboweled venom.
Did do that, didn't I? Well, I mean...
And cheers to that. Hey, cheers.
Cheers
Cheers.
to Venom's death. So, if you guys were in cages, then how did you end up in front of me?
I punched the lock until it opened.
Wow.
And then I found Seb and...
It's most impressive. And Zeb, what did you do?
I asked her to open my door.
He said he was getting out of here and he knew things that I wouldn't like. And then started walking and I thought, I've seen him around before. I think he knows what he's doing or where he's going, so... And then we came across you.
The fascinating
Your
story.
eyes were white. But you definitely put your staff through that skull of that dwarf son
Like
of a
this,
bitch.
and I'm gonna flash my changeling eye.
Exactly like that. Seb, you're so cool.
Wow. Well, that's quite the story. Well, okay. I mean, yeah, I wish I had more to give you guys as far as why I was there, but can't remember anything other than kind of falling asleep in a barn, and then that was it. Woke up right there. Maybe it'll come back to me some other time, but I don't know.
Can you not normally fight? Because you were quite good.
And then...
I like to think I can fight.
Then you did all these things, not with your staff, but magic.
Yeah, that was my lady. She was giving me the power to defend myself from my enemies.
When I was young, people in my clan, they talked to God. God gave them things. I was never lucky enough to get things, but pretty cool.
Pretty
cool.
Pretty similar to that.
Cool.
She's pretty much a god, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, if you're given power, it's not coming from book, you're not stealing it from people, you weren't born with it, it's coming from God. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense.
My
There are
lady
so
looks
many
out
of
for me.
them.
My lady does look out for me.
I don't know, maybe it seems like we... Good job. It seems like we...
Thank you.
Like maybe we can help each other. I don't know what to do from here or where to go from here. I've never been free. Even before I was slave, I was not free.
Well, that's the beauty. You get to decide. So, I say, once we get some of your weapons back, let's go get that goblin leader. Earn some money.
I would like that very much.
Okay. Well, I think I'm ready to turn in for the night. I'm feeling that cocky son of a bitch. Slide right down my throat.
You guys have a few drinks, have a good night at the tavern here, the old gate bar, and you guys are done for the night?
I think I'm done for the night, yes.
Get our fill of mutton and booze and bread and go sleep in a bed.
Yeah.
Maybe like take the mattress off the bed and just sleep on the frame.
I'm gonna
with the
sleep
pillow.
under the bed.
Okay.
You said there was a space, right?
Yeah, absolutely. As a halfling, you could definitely fit under there.
I'm gonna sleep under the
Yeah, no problem. You're gonna sleep.
I want to sleep like on the boards but with the pillows still.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a flat board.
I'm going to pull out my tome and I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Each bloody page.
Yeah, you're reading through your tome, blood red pages, and you're making your way through it.
It's only 3 pages.
Quick read.
And you're done.
So the night takes you guys slumber off into sleep. Tony, Or, excuse me. God. Jiik. That was a big one.
I believe it's pronounced Jiik.
Jiik.
Thank you.
As you fall asleep, you get a visitor. Your dream.
Do I
You see the
recognize
pale knight.
my lady?
Hello, my champion.
You finally showed yourself. What do I do? Where in the city you sent us?
It will come in time. You are to pursue the goblin lead. It will lead you to your next.
Huh.
There
What
are things in play bigger than all of you. World-changing events are at stake.
What a coincidence. I just ran across directions to this goblin leader that you speak of.
Yes,
Was that you?
I had some influence.
Oh, I knew you'd look out for me. You always do. Do you have any tools maybe you could provide me on my way out to deal with
I've
this?
already given you all the tools you should need.
Yeah, but one must ask.
Of course. It never hurts, right?
Never hurts. No boon or anything. like a massage or something.
Could I just like black out and be there and kill him?
You will receive more power as you grow, as you complete my task. I will come to you again.
All right, farewell, my lady. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And in your dream state, while you're having this dream, you have intermittent flashes of memories occurring. So while this discussion is happening, I know we've joked about that show Spartacus, but it's always like a cut scene between like violence and like the something else going on. It's like that in an instance where you're flashing in. All of a sudden you're having a scene where you step into a room. You don't see how you entered the room, but in this room are two people. You can't make out who they are. Flashes out, and you're back in the conversation. Another flash, you have your hands inside somebody. And then in another flash, you're back in the conversation. Third flash, you now have ripped through this person and are holding their head aloft. You're getting the instance, like you're reliving through this conversation, you're getting parts of the memories that she has lived out through your body. They're being channeled back into you as you're having this conversation. And as you come out of this dream, you suddenly have a full recollection of what transpired in that room.
Ooh.
Whoa.
For that, I'm going to need to talk to you separately.
Okay.
And this is a good place for us to take a break while I talk with Jiik.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my nips just get hurt.
Do you want... oh, easy there. Do you want us to leave so you can talk on camera?
Sure, if you guys don't mind. This is something that I believe our viewers, the few of them that are there,
Okay.
can be privy on. So we'll give you guys a moment to exit out.
Pay no attention to...
Pay no attention to the man behind the green screen. All right. So, Mr. Jiik, as you wake back up from this dream, you begin recalling your walk from this barn. The walk took you probably greater than 4 or 5 hours, and it is nothing but woods. But one of the things that strikes you the most is as you progress through the woods, you hear nothing. Devoid of any sound of wildlife, anything. It is stark quiet. Almost to the point where it's unsettling. You feel yourself meld through the ground and tunnel as all you see in front of you is just swaths of dirt and rocks. As suddenly you step out from a wall, a stone wall, and before you stands a dwarf and the marked Eldrin, Venom. Without even a thought, you move in a flash, and almost ethereal, your hands dig into his abdomen of their own volition and strike, tearing up, just ripping the entire rib cage out from this guy. All that's left is his head in your hand, which you definitely pull forward, jerking, snapping off the spinal cord. Now with his head in his hands, you look over at the dwarf. Seeing him panic, you toss the head and move quickly at him. He is fast enough to get out to the door, bashing out to the door, stumbling, where you quickly bring your quarterstaff directly through his face, pinning him to the ground. Instant death. You do see two other people standing in the hallway, but don't pay any attention to them as you fling his dead body over your shoulder back into the room. After this happens, you bring your staff to your side and stand there, and you see in front of your face the Pale Knight's face. She caresses your face. Learn from them. These are powers that you can possess again.
Ooh, ethereal claws.
Yes.
I like it.
So you now have all these memories just rush back into your body from this dream. The Pale Knight is telling you to pursue this goal. Powers are going to increase from it. So you can do with that knowledge what you want. That is where you find yourself currently sitting on your bed with your tome.
So did I experience these memories as a third person looking from the outside or through
your eyes?
Through my eyes, okay.
Yes. It is like watching a recording back, like, you know, where you're seeing it from your perspective, you're reliving it as soon as like the dream state where you're talking with her ends, they just kind of flood back into your mind and you replay that whole thing out. But it's in an instant, you know what I mean? Like how dreams work, like it's very fast to you. But you experience the whole thing. And in that instant, you're just kind of like left like short of breath after. Because, I mean, it is an intense moment for you. You just eviscerated one person completely with your bare hands and brutally murdered another one without even a hesitation or a thought.
But it's going to make me reconsider everything. How was he marked?
You saw that mark on his forehead.
Was it physical or was it ethereal?
It was ethereal.
Okay.
It wasn't physically on his body. And after you killed him, you would notice that mark would dissipate and go away. And the mark was that half crescent that's upside down like the moon with the skeletal hand underneath it. That's like palm out, upside down like this. So it's pointing at you. So it's the palm of the hand is pointing directly out at you like that, with the crescent moon over it. And that's what you see.
My lady is vicious.
Yes.
Oh.
There are more Eldrin that must die.
Okay. Well, now that I know my path, are you going to keep leading me in these directions, or am I going to be required to find them on my own?
For now, I will lead you.
Okay.
But more targets, if you find them, come to you on their own.
Okay.
Be wary in your travels. Once people know that you are out there, they will come looking for you.
Okay. I will move with great caution. And I believe my new allies will help.
Yes. You were directed to them.
Thank you. So far, they've been extremely useful.
I'll take care of
Down on my knee, thank you.
Yep, and she just back, and you just find yourself back in your room with your tome, kind of just left with your own thoughts there. And I need to get Seb back in here.
Yes.
You.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Hey Seb, you want to come break us? And with that, folks, we're going to go on break, so thank you for being patient. We will be back in a few minutes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pay no attention. Welcome back. Thanks for letting us take a break there.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
We're back with more Misadventurers.
Uh-oh. Things.
Uh-oh.
It's leaning.
Leaning. It's got the gangsta lean going on. I think
Now
we
pay
knocked it over
attention to
coming
the-
in.
Here we go.
There we go. We're back.
Hey.
Back. Still working out some kinks here. So we're going to go ahead and
Why
say
you love us.
you guys went to bed that night. Jiik had a nice dream.
It was a lovely dream.
You guys are well rested in the morning. We'll just go ahead and say for brevity's sake, we're going to go ahead and say you guys have been here for a couple days. Your hammer, and your axes.
At dawn,
Yep.
I would go to.
You would bug him. Yeah, he looks a little groggy, but he's definitely got your engraving done on the hammer. Almost on the hill on the half there, and your 2 axes as well. And you guys are still in town.
Wow, these axes look really lovely.
They are beautiful. So, like, scalpels, kind of?
Yep, like scalpels. So your axes, he made them with a blade that looks like a scalpel knife, like kind of like that X-Acto knife where it comes to a point. And at the other end, there is a large ball that gives it a nice balance. So good for throwing, good for quick slicing.
Full disclosure, completely ripped off from Jean Tannen's axes in the Gentleman Bastard series.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
It comes in all shapes and forms.
So, as you guys are moseying about town, let's see here.
May not be on the map yet.
Not yet.
This is
Jiik
going
would have
smooth.
noticed this as you guys are going about town. You see something poke its head out of a bush, look around, and you see the bushes rustle for a second, and then
Hold up. You guys see that? Something stuck its head out of the bush and then ran back in.
Was it squirrel? I've seen squirrel in the bush before.
I couldn't quite tell what it was, but I think it was a
it was green.
goblin, potentially. Anyways, it went that way, and we should follow it.
Run off in that direction.
You
Like,
guys gonna chase after it?
yeah,
Yes.
I want to go full speed after what may potentially be a goblin, which I
Alright.
could potentially get appendages from for money.
Okay, so you guys just watch Brutalia. As soon as you say that, she just breaks full sprint, heading towards those bushes. Brutalia, you go diving through the bushes, and as you come out, you see nothing, but you do see footprints in the recently moved dirt. Pretty fresh.
Seb, I'm going to get a little bit better view, and I'm going to fly up over the trees and see if I can see anything.
You fly above the trees.
Yep.
So you break up. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're flying up, because it is pretty forested around the area.
When someone gets close to me, I'll point out the footprints.
Okay.
Making it like a...
Seb, are you going to be walking up?
And I'll
Still
start
in your elderly
following.
form? You maintaining your
It's
elder?
been a few days.
Yep.
I think to start this day, I would put on that new green robe that I got.
Okay.
It would be in the
Ooh.
form of a high elf.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you're having a really tough time spotting anything through the through the foliage, through the canopy of the forest area. It's really hard to spot things, especially because goblins are green. It's gonna be really tough to pick them out and all the shade and stuff like that that's in there. Seb does approach, looking as a high elf, but you already know this, so you've seen him in the morning, and you'd point out to him the tracks. So she does point out to you. You do see a couple sets of small goblin footprints that are leading out towards the southwest of town.
Follow them.
Okay.
Can I track them?
Yeah, go ahead and give me. These ones are easy as you guys are getting towards towards the edge of town, following them. You can give me a survival check. Let's see.
It's a 10.
10. These are pretty easily. You can still follow them with a 10. That's good enough. You're spotting like the tracks. You lose it for a second, but as you continue moving through what general direction you think they're headed, you do pick them back up again, and you're seeing a few tracks here and there. The tracks lead you guys to the water. You guys hit the river. You do notice that the tracks turn to the right and begin heading along the riverbank. You guys want to continue?
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
You guys approach. You guys see. We can go ahead and bring the map up here, and I'll go ahead and position you guys here. Whoop, I'm trying to knock stuff over. Excuse us, folks. We got to make some adjustments to our map camera here
Map cam.
as we adjust a few things. I'll try turning the light on too as well. See if that helps light things.
It's
That lazy little river.
beautiful.
Remove this tree here. We'll just pluck that tree
That
out.
tree. It's a happy little tree.
A happy little tree. So you guys are going to be approaching from about here. I'm assuming Brutalia, you're going to be in the lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think Jiik is in the air, or did you say you landed?
I am still in the air.
You're still in the air. Okay.
Jiik
So,
believes he can fly, and he does.
how high in
actually
the air
fly.
are you?
Probably about 40 feet up.
40 feet. Okay.
Ooh, breaking out the. What do you call those?
Combat tiers.
Combat tiers.
Whereabouts do you want to be, Jiik?
I would be just like right above Brutalia, so I can kind of see further out than she can.
Okay. So, Jiik, you are.
I don't know if that's actually on cam. You might want to adjust it.
Boom! There I am, floating above my friends.
Okay.
There we go.
So, Jiik, you're here. Brutalia, you guys are coming into this area. And as soon as you guys enter the area, you do see a wide open spot and a cave. At the cave entrance, you do see a pair of orcs standing at the entrance of the cave. They spot you guys, and one of them whistles as he calls out. Everybody needs to roll initiative, as you guys do see a couple of goblins pop over on this ledge, and another one jumps out of the bush here.
All right.
And so everybody go ahead and roll initiative. That's going to be...
Just fantastic.
Think of all the gold.
All right, so... Brutalia, what did you roll?
12.
Jiik,
8.
Seb.
20.
Man. You guys...
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Seb's killing it.
Sure.
Okay, so... The order is going to be Seb, myself, and then it will be Brutalia and Jiik. So, and in that order, Seb, what you doing?
And I, since I was technically further back, attempt to hide first with my bonus actions.
Yeah, you can definitely hide. I would say you probably hide around. Whoops, try not to tuck treat over. I would say you probably hide around the corner of this rock
That is a 9.
dropping there. A 9?
Yes.
Yeah, you think you stealth back here. You slide back. You
Probably
more than
not.
likely you probably saw that scene.
Okay. And I will
Their focus is pretty intent on you guys.
probably pop out, take a shot at the one on the left, your left,
Okay, so the one over there.
with no advantage.
All right, go ahead. Make your shot.
Ooh. 22 to hit
22 is definitely going to hit.
for 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing. All right. Yeah, you guys watch Seb slide back. Not very deftly. He drags his feet a little bit. Still has his high elf. Turns around the corner. Lets a... Or are you using your crossbow?
Crossbow.
So fires out his crossbow. See it sail. right into the shoulder of the orc. It does not like that. It seems like it just got really irritated.
Seb, were you holding your crossbow sideways?
No.
Oh, okay.
I fired it like a gentleman.
Like a gentleman.
He aimed
Love
and
it.
everything.
Sideways.
It's high noon.
And that is going to bring us to the orcs' turn, who they are going to use their full movement and action to close the gap
Oh, yeah. Close that gap.
between you guys. This is going to come over here. That is their turn, and that is going to bring us to Brutalia.
All right. Well, bonus action raging,
Okay.
obviously. And then I want to test out these 2 axes. I am going to recklessly hurl one at each of those orcs as they're
Okay.
running up at me.
Yeah, so you guys see
as they're
Brutalia.
closing the gap, I'm drawing the weapons and just
Let them
hurling
fly.
at them. Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll for the attacks. So you guys watch as Brutalia taking these new axes out. The orcs are moving forward. She launches these 2 axes, sending them hurling through the air.
First attack is a 22.
It's going to hit. The first one right into the chest of the same orc that you hit with your arrow.
Second attack is a 23.
Second attack, the second one, just without even one eye, it's amazing just how accurate she is with these. As you guys watch the second one bury itself right into the right chest of the other orc approaching.
All right, so
Damage?
Yep, as those axes go flying and the sharp points hit into them, it's going to be 10 piercing damage to each of them.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Where
Brutalia.
do the axes land, by the way?
So
What's
on the
going on?
the one on the left, it goes right next to where that arrow went in, like same spot in the
Okay.
chest right here, just thunk right in there.
Nice.
And you just see blood pouring out from his armor at this point from those 2 wounds in the same like close proximity. He's looking pretty rough. The other one, it goes right into his shoulder blade here, and you see him kind of like stagger for a second, and he just tears it out and throws it on the ground.
Nice.
And you just see blood starting to pour out from it.
Mwahaha.
Both of these orcs just seem like their eyes just seem to like go red as soon as they take this damage.
So the eyebrow over her eye patch raises a little. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Brutalia, that's
Goblin's turns.
inspiring.
Goblin back here is going to see you flying in the air, and he's going to take his little short bow out, and he's going to make an attack on you, Jiik. That is a 23 to hit.
Nope.
Doesn't hit you? That's weird.
It's like, wait, what?
That is
I
going to
need your
be
stat card.
5 points of piercing damage as the arrow does go right through your wing, right through the leathery patch.
Oh,
Ouch.
yikes.
This one here is going to take a pot shot at Brutalia with its bow.
Is that the one on the ridge there?
This one here.
On the little hill, berm,
Yep,
whatever.
little berm there.
Berm.
But a 13 does not hit.
That misses me.
And the other one across here is going to take a shot at you as well, Brutalia, because it can see you pretty easily. But a 10 is not going to hit you either. I was rolling really hot for their stealth checks this whole time with these dice, and now they're just rolling bunk. And that is the goblin's turn. Jiik, you are up.
So I'm going to turn very irritated at this goblin that shot at me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to start gathering in my energy, and this blue, like, electrical current starts from the middle of my chest as it starts to spread out to my hands, and then I'm going to pull them together and I'm going to shoot an electric blue beam at this guy. And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Alright. It rolls a 2.
Oh, it's an attack roll.
Oh, it is attack. That's right. I thought... Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of something else. Witch Bolt is an
Is it
attack.
17 to hit?
17 will hit.
Yes.
As you guys watch this arcing bolt of electricity, this blue energy...
And you're in the air still, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So just the wings like
Yeah.
flapping.
And this blue energy is crackling, and it's linking him to this goblin across this distance.
That is going to be 17 points of damage.
17 points. Whoa. Yeah, you guys see him charge this, and as soon as it like lashes out and hits the goblin, you just see him... He just goes up into like complete blue smoke. You don't have a whole lot of hit points.
Well, as he dies, ethereal hands reach into his chest and pull out what looks to be his soul as it drags it towards me, and I absorb it. And then, as I absorb it, it explodes out of me and channels down to my teammates, and we all gain 7 hit points of damage.
Yeah!
Or 7
Oh, should we
temporary
talk
hit points.
about our background boons then? Just since it's a little off.
We can
the
do that later.
normals?
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys do
Homebrew.
see as this power courses through Jiik, it does leap also to you guys, and you guys do feel revitalized from this force.
Holy moly.
Thanks, lady.
Seb.
She says my pleasure.
Nobody's in range of him. I'm guessing I can't hide again.
I mean, you could try, but you do have people right up on you, so
I'm-
it's going to make the DC very hard.
Well, I guess.
I'm going to stay behind Brutalia, and I'm just going to fire
Where'd he
another
go?
crossbow shot at the one that we already
Are you going to
injured.
move 2 behind her?
Yeah, if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, you'd have the movement to get over there.
And
No
fire
problem.
an arrow straight.
Which-
at
which
the-
one?
The one I already shot.
This one here? Okay. Yeah. So as you're moving, firing like a gentleman,
But 13 probably doesn't hit.
13 just hits.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
9 piercing damage.
9 piercing. Alright, yeah, this one's looking pretty rough as that next arrow goes right into his abdomen. He's really losing it.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to say it looks like I've got their attention, and I'm going to give advantage to Jiik on your next attack.
Alright.
With my
So Jiik, you
mastermind.
okay? You have advantage on your next attack.
Nice.
And that's your mastermind power?
Yes.
Awesome.
I can just remember what it's called.
Okay. Orc's turn. This one's going to move up towards Jiik. Or towards Seb, excuse me.
Master.
And this one here is moving up towards Brutalia. Seb, you are going to have 2 attacks on you from the orc that you've now shot twice as it comes bearing down with an axe towards you.
Wookie.
Both attacks hit.
Excellent.
First attack is going to be 6 points of slashing damage as it bites into you. And the second attack, he brings it across your chest. It's going to be an additional 8 points of slashing damage. Brutalia, same thing. The orc comes against you, bringing his axe in, kind of unorthodox towards you. A 18 is going to hit on the first attack, and a 14. Is that your armor class?
Yep, that's my AC, so they both
So
hit.
both hit. So yeah, this one you're noticing he fights a little unorthodox, like he brings it in at weird angles, and he is able to get you. Total is going to be 18 slashing damage, halved to 9,
Okay.
as both attacks bite into you with his great axe. And that's going to bring us to Brutalia.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just watch the 2 orcs just come up and just make both attacks hit on both you and Seb.
Okay. And so it looks like
They're on either side of you.
they're on
with Seb
either side
behind
of
you.
me, and Seb is kind of behind me. It's difficult to tell from here, but can I position myself? Can I move backwards to put myself between Seb and the orc and still be in range of hitting both of them?
Yeah, you could definitely step in between, like interpose between you two to kind of like give Seb more cover.
Okay. So the one attacks me and, she's raging. It's whatever,
Yeah.
right? But she hears Seb get hit behind her, so she steps backwards, crouching down, pulling her hammer from her back, and she's going to sweep it around in an attempt to take their feet out from under them.
All right, Seb, I want you to give me a dex check while she does this, because you are not aware of what she's doing.
That's a crit.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you telegraph this, like as soon as she
Seamless.
steps back, you're seeing this, and you just instantaneously duck at the same time as you watch her hammer wheel around over your head as you're making your attack.
No big
Yeah.
deal.
So I definitely want to hit them, but my goal is to
Are you gonna do attack as just one motion?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
go in one motion, crouching down, trying to take their legs out from under them.
Okay, you're gonna go for a
So-
prone.
First one,
Okay.
That's cocked, right? You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
It's cocked. First one is a 16.
That will hit.
Second one. This is also cocked. That was a 12 before. So 8. I'm sorry, 17.
17 both hit.
Okay.
They both rolled pretty low on their strength checks. So one of them did roll a 17. So he did succeed on saving against going prone, but one of them did fail.
Okay.
So this guy goes down.
So one of them takes 6 damage,
Okay.
and one of them takes 8 damage.
Okay, so the one that goes prone takes the more damage. That. So yeah, as you sweep the hammer down, dragging it around, you sweep it underneath. The first one, he steps back, he clip his leg, but he's able to land on his other one and catch himself. He does not go prone. But the other one, the one that's been shot now twice with still has the axe in his chest, you sweep his leg right off from underneath him as you see him go down. You hear the air like escape him as he's got this arrow in his abdomen. He is doing pretty bad right now. Yeah, he's
buddy.
pretty close.
You're going to have a bad time today.
That brings us to the goblins. The two that are remaining both are going to take shots at you. They do not like that you annihilated their friend.
I have that effect on people.
A 17 and a 22 are going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
As both of them, taking careful aim, launch their bows. It's going to be a total of 13 piercing damage. As both arrows right into one into your side, one into your upper arm right here. I like to do that spot a lot. I need to change different places.
I mean, that's a good spot.
It
seems like a pretty standard spot,
It is. It's just because my arm goes there. I don't know why.
Wait, your arm goes there?
My arm goes there.
Sorry.
My arm goes there too.
Hey, my arm goes there.
Oh my god, so does mine!
My arm goes there.
Weird.
Hey, Jiik, you are up.
Ouch. That hurt. Okay. So I see the goblin that I'm facing now. He's in front of me here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty right across with this fella. And I'm going to look at my hand. And I'm going to look at him. Then I'm going to sneer, and I'm going to fire a giant green blast out of it.
All right.
And say, psych!
It all convulses into a tiny little stream, beams out.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
And I'm going to say, you just got Eldritch Finger Blasted. Or...
the old Eldritch Finger Blast.
6 damage.
6 damage, yeah. You see it burns into its shoulder as it just starts eating away. As you watch its arm just fall off the ground. It's freaking out. Like, it does not look too good. That's grasping where its arm is. It's all cauterized there now.
That's why you do not fire at its superior being.
It's not going to make any bow shots at you anytime soon.
We want ears, not arms.
Oh yeah.
That brings us back to you.
Alright. So he's prone on my left there.
Vaporizing some of our money.
Whip my dagger out and bring it down on him.
Alright.
Wow, that's terrible. That is a 12.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh no!
you bring it down, but it's able to move just enough where you just miss and hit dirt.
My offhand?
Yep.
That's a 25.
Oh yeah, you'll hit with the offhand.
Well, that's good.
That in there, and these in there.
This happened last game too. You the first one, and then
Yep.
your offhand was
I
bam!
rolled really
Bam,
good.
bam.
So that is 12 plus 4 is 16 points of damage.
So, describe the demise.
Oh, snap! And again with the first kill.
Slash down
Oh, no,
first, obviously
sorry.
missing, and I want to whip it backwards and just
Sorry.
plunge it right down through his chest. He's on the ground.
Yeah.
You
right in
guys
the hide.
watch
Take
Seb
advantage
just
of that.
execute this orc, missing with his first one, just doubling down, just jabbing it in. You just watch the blood flow out from the orc as its eyes roll in the back of its head and its body goes limp.
Can't see from here. What color is that blood?
Can I look up at the other one
Red.
and just say, You could always surrender. Well, he's
Just
done.
grunts at you.
He's in a lot of trouble.
All right. That's going to bring us to the orc's turn, who is going to make one attack on each of you, being that he's the only orc standing now.
Well, half orc.
Well, half orc.
Yeah.
A 14 will hit you.
Mhm.
So he has rolls with advantage. And on that's a natural 20 on Seb.
No! No!
Seb, the axe bites into you, and you're going to take 11 points of slashing damage. Not bad for 2d12, so...
What you
Brutalia, on you, the
Thank goodness
attack
for
that hits
temporary
you
hit
is
points.
going to be
Would be
11
down.
slashing halved to 5
think?
because of your rage. And that will bring us to Brutalia.
Seb! She's going to take hammer, grabbing handle in both hands, and just jam into this guy. I want to try and take this guy to the ground.
All right, so go ahead and give me athletics.
But I'd like to bring the handle like up where his throat is.
Okay, so you're going to try to like...
Yeah, I just want to use the full force of my body, throw all my weight against him to just jam
Alright.
the handle up and try and knock him over.
All right, go ahead and give me an opposing strength check.
The brute fixate him.
Oh, are you kidding me right now?
No.
Are you kidding me? 13.
Well, he rolled an 11.
Oh!
So, yeah, you guys just watch Brutalia seeing Seb go down, brings the hand on the low stuff, and just jumps leaning into this creature. The orc just boom! They go down to the ground as the orc is now pinned by Brutalia on the ground with the hammer across his throat.
Oh,
He
yeah.
gonna get it.
My
He gonna get
God, he gonna get it. Barbarians are fun, guys. That's the end of my turn.
All right. The two Gerblins that are left are going to... One of them cannot make a ranged attack. He is armless, so he's got one arm. He is going to run away. He's going to make a bolt for the cave. He is running to the cave. Bye! His buddy,
The
he
goblin
is
on
going
the
to do the
grassy
exact same.
knoll.
He's going to see him booking it, and he's going to, oh, well, it sounds like a good idea. He's going to get to about here. This guy, he wouldn't get that far.
I was going to say, that's
He'd
pretty close up to the
probably get
cave.
back there. He'd probably get
Okay.
back there.
So he's still pretty close to the cave,
Is he
though.
within 180 feet of me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's within 30 feet of you.
He's within about
rhetorical.
Well, you're
within
up in
50 feet.
You're up in the air.
Yeah. He's about within 60 feet of you. That is the goblin's turn. That's going to bring us to Jiik.
Running, I see.
This
Well,
is a losing battle.
unfortunately for you, you're not quite far enough away, so... Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly!
10.
10 does not hit. As you fire the Eldritch Blast out, it does miss just wide of the goblin as he's making his retreat.
Grounded days.
Seb, that will bring us back to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hide behind the rocks
Yep.
to my right
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
and attempt to hide from the goblin that's not even looking at me.
Yep.
That's a 17 plus 7, 24 for stealth.
Oh, yeah. You're pretty confident you're hidden.
Now I'm going to shoot him
Okay.
with my crossbow. 13 plus 5, 18.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
Ugh. Horrible roll.
Is it
9.
higher than 6?
It is higher than 10.
Okay, yeah. With that crossbow bolt, you sink it right square in the back, and you just watch it straight down on the ground.
Nice. And I will move up along the rock wall there.
Okay. How far are you going to move up? You get about...
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So that is Seb's move, and that's going to bring us to the
Very
orc,
nice.
who is going to attempt to shove you off.
You can try!
I need you to give me an opposing strength check, athletics,
It's a
please.
strength check, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, brutal.
That would be. Are we supposed to roll the yellow one
Yeah.
for crits?
Oh, you crit?
Oh, did you crit?
I crit.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I thought it was going to be good because he rolled a 19 finally.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you feel a good resistance.
25 total. So.
You feel a good push from him at the beginning, but you're ready for it. And you just
So like it comes
shove
back for a second.
Yeah.
Then...
You just force it right down on him.
You stay there.
Stay down.
In fact, you do a little bit of damage as you punch it back in. You see a tooth get knocked out.
Ooh.
All right, and that's going to bring us to Brutalia.
All right. Brutalia is going to keep one hand on the hammer, have other grab axe that's still in his side, rip it out
Okay.
for the damage.
Okay.
Like I want the ripping it out to be an
Oh,
attack
you're going to
as
try
well.
to like... Okay, so
yeah,
go ahead.
I want to like drag it out.
Give me a strength. Give me athletics, or just give me a unarmed strike. That's what I want.
That would be a 20.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
So, my unarmed strike while raging would be
Yeah, but you're
6,
using a
but
weapon.
I'm using the...
You're using the dagger. You're using the bladed weapon,
Wicked
so you're still going to
sister.
do the damage of the weapon. So go ahead and roll the damage dice
Okay.
for the weapon. So it would be 6.
Woo!
Yeah.
I rolled a 6, so that's 11 total damage from the weapon.
Yeah, as you grab the axe and you begin dragging it, you begin raking it across his chest, just leaving this huge gouge, and he just wails in pain the whole time you're doing this. You withdraw it, and there's just blood pouring off the edge of
So
it.
that was one weapon. My fists are weapons.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let go of that hammer and then just sock him across the face.
All right, yeah. So just pinning him there to the ground, you just...
Yeah. That would be a 16 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, so that's 6 damage.
Whew. You guys just watch Brutalia after raking this axe out of this thing, throws it aside, and then brings her fist down like a fucking truck, just boom, right in the face. You just watch the nose bash in, and one of its tusks break off as it's just tongue is starting to loll out as it's just barely able to like keep its conscious. The goblins.
Like a moment of clarity,
Or
she's
the
going to
goblin.
look around for her allies.
He's gonna make a run. He's making his way to the cave. He's gonna get about to there on his movement.
Okay.
And Jiik, that brings us your turn.
So I'm gonna take a look at this orc that's laying on the ground, almost dead.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stab him so I can get his attention.
You're kind of high above him, so you're about
Yeah.
40 feet above him.
Hey! And I'm gonna point at him and make strong eye contact, and then I'm gonna look to the side, forcing him to look to the side as he sees a giant ethereal bell come crashing down.
Alright.
Battles!
14.
He rolls an 11
All
as
right.
the bell ding.
That's a 9.
Describe the demise.
So as it reverberates through his body, his head explodes.
Oh god. Yeah, so you guys are just watching this bell appear.
I'm still on top
Like
of
it
it.
just kind of just Brutalia's on top
I'm
of
still
it. You
straddling this guy,
You see
like,
his
just-
head turn, and you turn too, and you see this bell as it vibrates. You hear nothing, but you see him all of a sudden. His head starts.
I would look up at Jiik.
You see this kind of pop.
Just carnage, just gore.
And then I'm gonna look down and be like,
Jick's looking so proud.
so
Brutalia's gonna
as his
look
head
like
explodes,
you.
I put my hands out to catch his soul as it comes flying at me like a softball, and I absorb it, and it
And you guys do
spreads
see that
back out into my friends
energy
here.
again
Sorry.
back out to you guys. As you guys do feel revitalized from that.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome.
Got no healer.
And Seb is going to bring us back to
I'm
you.
going to hide against the rock
Okay.
crest there if I can from the goblin. It's only a 13. Wait, no.
Yeah, he can't see you, so.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action to fire on it when it comes into view, because I know it's running for the cave, right? I
Yes.
saw him running, so I'll hold my action.
Okay. Brutalia.
He's pretty hidden.
I couldn't see that goblin.
Oh no. Yeah, he's well behind cover.
Scheiße.
Did the other one make it to the cave?
Oh no.
The other one's dead.
You guys have killed everything except for this one goblin so far. He
Nice.
He is trying to make a run for it, but he's not getting very far.
Feels good to kill the one with no arm, right? He's so weak.
Well, not being able to see any enemy. I'm just going to start bolting for cave. I know I lose rage, but I have nothing to attack.
Alright, so you're gonna start bolting towards the cave?
Yes.
Smack yourself in the face. Angry.
Can I? Are we? I
Punch
know we
yourself.
do that on our like Friday one shots, but
Would I be able to see it from the height that I'm at? And tell her that he's there?
You wouldn't have
Cover.
too good of a view on it because of the trees and stuff. It'd be really difficult
those
to
big,
spot him.
beautiful trees.
Would I be able to... But I'd know he's there at least.
You would have seen him running, yeah, at some point. You would know he's over there somewhere.
Can I convey that to her?
You could tell her, yeah, as she's
Brutalia.
running.
He's over by those trees over there, so don't go too far from over there, okay, over there.
So she'll hear that as she's running and kind of look around at the trees that seem to be surrounding her, wondering, there are so many.
To the right. To the right.
Look to the right.
You look to the right?
I look to the right.
Yeah,
but-
you do see a goblin coming, like, moving. He's looking his way
but
around.
I dashed,
As you
right?
got there, as you got there, you
So.
would see this. So, and that will bring us to the Gorblin's turn. Gorblin, who he will make his next movement.
And I take my
Here,
shot.
and you are going to take your shot at him.
It's 2 16s.
Both of those are both it, yeah.
Ooh, max damage. Oh, wow. Max min, huh?
Ah.
7, 15, 19. No. 18 piercing damage.
And that's
my
from
gosh.
one.
Yep.
That's one?
With my sneak attack. I rolled an 8 and a
Yeah,
6.
so you see Seb just ready for it. As soon as that goblin posts out, it fires and it goes right through the ear. Just watch the goblin and skids as it comes to a dead stop on the ground.
I'm afraid we'll be needing those ears.
Good thing there's no bounty on his brain.
Beautiful.
Looking in this area, you guys see a lot of foot traffic going into this cave, coming out of the cave. You guys suspect this is probably where the goblins have been hiding.
Immediately start taking Zlisestri and, well, go back for another one and start taking ears. Eyeballs, too. Are we supposed to take the eyeballs, guys?
Eyeballs are
Yes.
worth a silver.
No eating them,
I'm
please.
gonna drink a health
That was
potion.
special occasion.
Min and max again.
I am going to follow suit, if that is alright with you. Can I have a potion,
I
please?
think we both all have 2.
I thought you were holding them all in your bag.
No.
You big mighty sack.
And I'm going to drink another one if we're have the time for it.
You guys can
3
have
seconds,
mine.
right?
Yeah, you guys can take a rest right now if you guys want to and spend hit dice. You guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'd rather do
Then
that.
I don't drink.
None of the goblins went inside to alert anybody. You guys killed everything outside.
Alright, so we'll gather up
Okay.
ears and eyeballs, and yeah, rest is.
You guys
more
don't hear
better.
anybody like coming from the inside of that place or anything like that. So
Okay.
just want you guys feel pretty confident.
Oh, you know what? My parry app gives me max rolls on this. So.
And we lose those 7 temp hit points from your background boon, correct? Because
Yeah.
we took a rest. Is that what we decided? Or is it just per the encounter?
Well, I think that's the one.
Per
We
the
definitely
encounter,
lose it.
I
Per the
believe.
encounter?
Yeah.
Okay.
His house.
Okay.
Stay
I
tuned.
used 2 of my 3.
So you guys do search the bodies. I'm
15,
assuming you
15
guys do take ears,
eyeballs.
eyeballs, all that stuff you guys can get.
I pick up tooth that flew out.
Okay, and
That's
take
a
out the
nice
broken
memory.
chest.
And then stash the bodies if we can off the path
Oh, yes.
somewhere. Throw them in the water.
Stash
Who
them.
knows?
Throw them in the river.
Throw them in the river.
Yeah. Yes, throw the bodies in the river. River is carrying bodies downstream from you guys. Searching the bodies, you guys are going to find a few things. You guys are going to find about 3 gold in total. Very rich.
More gold.
And 27 silver. You find several little bags of teeth of varying size. About 16, 17 teeth in total.
The teeth.
Well, you know, I never really thought about keeping teeth, but this one popped out and it looks so nice. Now I have 2 more bags of teeth. I'll take them. Sold.
You also find some
all
mundane
yours.
weapons, armor, and that kind of stuff. But you also, on one of the goblins, find a very odd, piece of metal that's attached to a leather strap.
Like a belt or
Like a necklace?
Like a pendant.
okay, like a
Who-
bolo,
Who picks it
like
up?
a bolo tie? Are we talking a bolo tie here?
I'll pick it up.
So you pick up this pendant, and it's some kind of weird scrap of metal. It's kind of circular in shape, but it looks like it's broken, like someone's broken it. And the leather is just wrapped around it, tied in a knot, and it looks like it's something that somebody would wear like a pendant. When you touch it, you feel an electrical charge on it, like it almost zaps you when you touch it. If you are not fully healed, you are now when you touch it.
Nice.
When you touch it again, you don't feel that.
Okay.
You don't feel that spark in it. You
Interesting.
touch it again.
Huh.
Can I hand it to one of my... and
Give
see if
this-
they can feel it?
Yeah, you guys touch it. You guys don't feel anything.
Oh.
Put it in the bag.
What's it supposed
This
to
feels
do?
like cold metal.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to it for a while, I guess. I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Why not? Just wear it.
You put it on.
It's so pretty.
Okay.
Makes me feel good.
So Jick's wearing a bolo tie now. That's what we're...
Very rare. I was born with a bolo tie.
Born with a bolo tie.
Born to bolo.
Born
So you
to
guys
bolo.
do see ahead of you a cave entrance. This seems like where the goblins have been.
It is a beautiful cave entrance, by
Yes,
the way.
it is.
Quite amazing. I'm going to go ahead and land as well.
Okay. So you'll land.
I
I'm
imagine
assuming
you've
you
been
guys
down
are
for quite
gonna.
some
What do you
time.
guys want to do at this point?
Go into the cave.
Well, Brutalia is going to turn to Jick, covered in the remains of the skull that he exploded. Say, Jick, see, I knew you had this in you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make such a big mess.
It's fine.
Were there any daggers in the mundane weapon pack?
Yeah, you would have found daggers.
How many?
Goblins 3.
I will take those.
They're
If no one
crude,
objects.
very crude, mundane daggers. They're not very well crafted. They're goblinoid crafted, so rusty
Just
and
need to throw them.
Yep. So, ahead of you guys lays a cave entrance. Inside it is dark and dank. Smells very bad. What do you guys want to do?
Place stinks, but I don't mind going in. We might consider being a little stealthier
Sneak up
than...
on them, slit their throats,
I-
and cut their ears off.
We already threw the bodies in the river.
Yeah.
I could have looked like a goblin. Alright. I'll just sneak in,
You have to have body to look like someone. Is that trick? Do you take someone's body, turn into them?
I'm
No.
gonna go ahead and roll for stealth.
Okay. You guys are going to stealth on in?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nope. Afraid not.
I didn't see if I rolled that or not.
That
There.
wasn't great.
Either 17 or
So,
1, but I didn't
Eat!
see.
we're going to make a map change here as you guys are going to be going
Map
into.
change.
He rolled a nat 1.
Oh, uh-oh.
I did already.
Or did you? Okay.
Did you
Are
roll
we doing
that
that
one?
for skill checks too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Precarious. With
Yes, she
Seb
does.
in second place and Jick in third place? I'm assuming?
Works for me.
We were
I'm
trying to
serious.
sneak, but
I did not sneak good.
I did not sneak good
Okay.
either.
That's not great.
So go ahead and give me stealth rolls.
Oh,
I did. It's 8 total.
22.
Okay. Seb, you're being quiet. Brutalia, you do step in a couple puddles and splash. Jiik, your wings are not furled all the way back in as you're coming through, and you do scrape a little bit, make some noise.
I really like if you could point out that I came in like, with swagger.
Swagged on in, just like not even like a care in the world.
I fucked up.
I need Brutalia as you guys are making your way in. If you're going to be in the lead, I need you to give me a dexterity check as you do step in.
Is this something I can see with danger sense?
I'll give you advantage because it's you do notice it as soon as you step on it.
Okay. Oops.
Oops.
With advantage, dex save. That's 18 total.
18. So yeah, as you do step, you do all of a sudden feel your foot trigger something. As you step back,
shit.
you watch a dart from the wall into the other wall and just fall to the ground. A dart fired out from the wall.
Careful, guys. There's a dart there.
You literally dodged that dart. I wonder what's next. A giant holder.
You guys make your way down the hallway. You guys come to a spot here.
Deb, you seem to be better at this. Did you
Maybe I
want to
should
go
lead the way.
ahead? I don't.
Seb, you're going to take over leading?
Yeesh.
Okay. So as you guys reach
And I'll be kind of looking at the ground for
traps.
Yes.
So go ahead and give me a for me just a
investigation.
investigation.
Rolled an 18 and then a 2.
I reach over and I touch his shoulder and give him guidance.
Is that a D?
D4.
Makes it not that much better still. It's a 8.
8?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
You're not seeing anything. One thing you do notice as you guys are approaching this area, there are these small holes.
Like in the walls or on the ground or?
Some in the ceiling, some in the ground,
Just holes
some in the
everywhere.
walls. They're about like this big around.
Hey, Seb, how much would it cost for you to stick your hand in there?
More than you've got. Now I'll just keep on walking.
Okay.
Fair enough. No fun.
As you step down in this area,
900 gold. I want that wand.
Brutalia. Oh, Brutalia down. You guys are moving into this area. Seb, as you step down in this little spot, you see from one of those holes something comes out, slashes at you, and you take 2 points of damage as a dagger slices you, and as quickly as that thing pops out, it's gone back in the hole.
Bloody hell.
What?
It's so quick. You're just like stepping down, being quiet, looking around, all of a sudden just like a flash, you just feel like across your leg.
Did
Like,
I even see what did it? Or
You saw a quick flash of something.
So evil. So evil.
Something with a dagger. Brutalia, have seen it?
You would have seen you have dark vision, so you would have seen something move out of your periphery. You guys can continue. Which way do you guys want to go? There's a path that leads to your right and a path that leads ahead of you.
Seb, are you okay?
I'm fine so far. We'll head to the right.
Head to the right. Okay, you guys are going to make your way this way.
Looks like
Following Seb?
Okay.
He's so good at seeing things, we
Still
should send him
looking for-
to the right. Mm-hmm.
So you guys are stepping down here, Seb. I need you to go ahead and give me another investigation check. See what you spot as you're moving.
Yeah. I now rolled a 3 instead of a 2.
No good. Yeah, another 3.
Makes it a 6 plus that's a 9.
As you're stepping down, I need you to go ahead then and give me a dex check as you do trigger a trap.
20.
20, yeah.
Hey.
You're able to step back as you watch another dart, this time from like an upward angle, fires down towards you, hits the ground. You do miss it.
Keeping on, looking
Keeping
at the
on
floor.
going. Brutalia, as you step down behind Seb,
Oh,
you see something coming out at you.
I want to try and grab it. Can I tell it's a hand? I'm not
You try to grab at it?
If I can tell it's a hand coming with a knife, yeah, I'm going to try and grab that
Okay,
hand.
go ahead and give me a, let's do acrobatics. You're trying to be speedy.
Ugh. 8. Cool.
8? Yeah, not fast enough. It does
Well, my shit
slice
did.
you. You're going to take
No.
3 points of damage as the dagger slashes you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not quick enough to grab its hand. Alright, you guys are moving up.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Seb, go ahead and give me another investigation check as you're moving your way up.
Guidance.
2, 3, 5.
Pale Knight. Guide you.
3. 8 and 3 is 11.
11.
Run.
You see another trigger trap, and you're able to point it out
Okay.
and move everybody.
Tell me when to go around.
Hey,
That's it.
Jiik. Seb, I was thinking, we have things coming out of wall of dust. I can't stick hammer in wall and do anything. Just stick magic in wall and do something.
Yeah, I could probably do something. That could put some power through that hole. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, these
Two
holes are
miles
like
over.
everywhere. They're about every like several feet. You guys see one, and they're everywhere. Like, you guys keep seeing them. The further you make your way down here, the more they are.
All right. Well, I mean, it couldn't hurt anything, right? I'd like to pull together some energy and fire a nice forceful green blast through one of those holes and see what happens.
So where you're at, you have one would be up here. You have one in the wall to your right, one in the like floor almost to the left.
Eldritch finger blast one of them.
You gonna finger blast one of the holes. All right, go ahead and
Nice.
give me an attack roll.
Nice.
It's a 23.
23. As you're
Jiik's in
looking,
his element.
you're using your dark vision, and you do see a sudden movement in one of the tunnels, and you quickly fire at it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That is a 13.
You hear come from the hole as you fire into it. You
Can
don't
I-
hear anything after that.
Can I investigate the hole?
You want to get in there?
Yeah.
So you're reaching down. Are you going to change your shape from a high elf, or
Do I need to?
Just
To
a small-
fit?
it's a smaller hole? I mean, you can probably get your arm into it.
I'll shrink into the form of the first goblin I saw.
Okay. You can get mostly into the hole, and as you're digging away in there, you come across the remains of what feels like another goblinoid creature. You wanna pull it out?
Yeah.
You pull out this goblin that has been completely singed, like has black markings all over it, but it is wearing nothing but like a leather tunic and has nothing but a dagger. Its hands and its like legs are completely covered in dirt.
Is it dead?
It's dead.
I'm going to put my
Oh,
clothes.
that was that power that I felt flow into me. Oh.
I'm going to take the dagger.
Gained
You
that
heal.
7 hit points.
I'm in that robe, but I was shrank, so now it's like a huge curtain over me. So I want to ball that up and put it in the pouch of holding and put on its tunic.
Yeah, you put the leather tunic on and you disguise yourself as one of the Gerblins.
And I'll.
If
that-
Brutalia hadn't seen Seb kind of change halfway
Yeah.
through the hole.
Did we sell his ears for more
But don't
money?
forget the 7. Yes, we'll take the ears. Don't forget Jiik's boon. We get 7 hit points. And hit points.
So what are you going to do now? What are you
cut
gonna do?
out his
Take the
ears and eyeballs.
And eyeballs.
And so we have 6
I'm also going to
ears.
take hands, just in case they're extra.
Okay.
Just in case.
You take the
You
hands.
never know.
All right, Seb, what are you doing?
I'll now lead the way. Checking the floor.
Go ahead and give another investigation check.
Okay.
18. No.
Which way are you guys heading? So at this point, you're going to see the path split. There's going to be a path right, a path ahead, and a path to the left.
Choices. What do you guys think?
To the right?
To the right.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
We took a right already. It couldn't do anything.
As you guys are beginning to make your way
right.
down this way,
2 rights make a right.
Seb, I'm assuming you're keeping a lead ahead of everybody.
We can all right.
You see another goblin pop out of a hole. And he says to you in Goblin, I don't know, do you speak Goblin?
I speak Goblin.
He says to you, "Hey, what are you doing out? There's intruders.
I'm on my way back in.
Where are the intruders?
I haven't seen anyone.
What? Get in the hole and attack them. They're somewhere in the caves. What are you doing? Get in the hole."
I'll get in the hole.
He watches you. You get in the hole and you begin crawling around. This area is a network of tunnels, small tunnels that you run across another couple of goblins as you're crawling through this area.
Can I sneak up on one?
Yeah, I mean, you watch one go down another tunnel and you can stalk behind it.
Can
And
I
try.
stealth from here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
it's a
roll a
1.
one?
Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, you begin crawling through,
Almost
and
one.
you're having a tough time because you're not really, the goblins are very adept at this, but you're not. You're having a tough time making your way out, and the goblin you're following turns around and looks at you and goes, "What are you doing?
I'm looking for the intruders.
Why? Go somewhere else.
All right,
This is where I'm going."
I'm gonna head back.
Alright, so you start crawling your way
One
back.
to one-shot one.
Are you going to try to go back out, or are you just going to keep following around the tunnels? You have no idea where you're going at this point.
I'm gonna head all the way back to the entrance that I came through.
Okay. What are you two doing? Because you two are just now standing here kind of like, what the hell is Seb doing?
What did I see? Did I see him go into tunnel?
You would have seen Seb go around the corner, like waving you guys to hold, and you would have heard Goblin speak.
But
like you would have heard them like conversing, but you wouldn't know what's going on.
I am going to quietly draw one of my axes
Okay, give me a stealth check while you draw your axe.
and motion Jiik to hold. If Seb tells us to hold, we don't hear him call, we
Alright.
hold.
So you're going to make your way back to the entrance. You pop out, look around for a second.
God,
You don't see that
Yeah,
other
okay, go.
goblin. He's
That was
gone.
an 8 on my stealth check.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a 12.
All right, yeah. So you
Maximum guidance.
pull it out.
Maximum guidance.
You have to like look for a second at it to make sure you're not going to make any noise, but you do successfully pull it out very quietly. So you're back out.
I'm gonna sneak up ahead again, like we were doing.
Okay.
Kind of motion them to follow again.
So you two make your way up, being as quiet as possible. At this point, they're going to see you leading them, waving to them. You guys are going to get attacked.
Oh.
As 3 more of them pop out.
Shit. As in, like, roll initiative attack?
As in roll initiative
As in,
attack.
roll initiative attacked.
Well, my plan failed again.
Alright. Tides are turning. Tides are turning.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
So
18
Brutalia.
total. 18.
18. Jiik.
21.
Seb.
12.
Okay.
Womp, 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 womp.
So they are going to get a surprise round. Yep. I'm going to say for them
Even with danger sense.
here. Yeah, because they came out where you guys didn't know they were at.
Came right out of the hole.
So this one would move up between you two to get an attack there. Each one's going to move to you guys and each make an attack against you. So 3 attacks. Crit, 11 and 13. 13 does not hit you, correct?
No.
No.
Okay.
11 does not hit you.
So yeah, I know 11 is about a crit on you. These 2d4s coming. 3 whole slashing damage.
Oh man, I can't even
Roll
have it to
2
1
ones.
because I'm not raging.
Nope.
So,
You
Wait,
take
they did-
all
but we
of
still
it.
have that temporary HP, right? Because this is the same.
Yes.
Can I clarify? Did they just all slash? That's what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make
You
sure.
take
I
the
heard
whole
that right.
slash. All right, and that will bring us to
Okay.
Just
Jiik.
wondering. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
All right. So they're all in front of me now?
yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to shoot at the one furthest away with my finger blast.
All right, the first one away is going to be the one that's next to Seb.
Okay. So it takes a second because I got to concentrate.
Yep, you're building up the charge.
And there goes.
His power's over 9,000.
Oh, what the heck was that? It should have been cocked.
I don't know. It should have been cocked.
12.
That was weird.
12 just barely hits.
Oh, it was meant to be.
Meant to be.
I'm trying to see.
And that is 13 damage.
What's up?
Just where I am. And
You are right here, currently.
okay.
Still a goblin. 13 damage?
13 damage.
Yeah, you fire and it just evaporates.
Is
as
that
soon as
another
it hits.
Eldritch Finger Blast?
Yeah.
So the same thing like that
Plus
first one is just
undo.
completely cooked.
Alright,
The
that's
body just drops.
7 more temporary hit points. If you
Does it
don't
stack?
already- If you no.
Just
No,
seven,
it does
if
right?
not
you don't-
stack.
If you've lost
Stack
any.
would be broken.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So it goes back up to 7 if you've lost some?
It replaces whatever you had.
That's a wonderful boon, especially for a party with no healer.
All
Good
right.
call. Good call.
Brutalia.
A lifesaver.
Okay, so we've got the one goblin that is Dunzo, thanks to my pal here.
Mhm.
The other goblin, how close am I to it? Because
Sorry,
I
I
cannot
lost
see the
us
map.
some
I
money again.
apologize.
The one is right
Sorry, I
behind
lost
you.
us some money.
So
So
the
you
goblin
can
right behind
easily
me.
wheel around and nail him.
Stupid vapor
Okay.
but his eyes and
Um,
The
then-
one that was
Cutting
between
ears
you
off
and
and turning
Seb,
back into a goblin.
Jiik just torched.
Okay, well, I had my axe in my hand already.
Yes.
So I would like to spin around and try and use it to pin the goblin to the wall.
Just like with the flat end of the hammer.
Yeah.
And a pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say go ahead and give me a athletics versus his acrobatics to dodge it.
Oh, and obviously bonus action raging. I mean,
Okay.
I guess I should say that in combat.
Also, did I vaporize every part of him, or did
No.
his eyes and ears?
He's like
survive?
the other one. He's just cooked. I didn't mean vaporized. So,
14.
Yeah. 14 does hit.
Okay.
Oh no, that's against his dex, which is a 7. Yeah.
So I've got him.
You got him
restrained.
pinned against the wall.
I got him pinned against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys watch Brutalia gets like sliced, and she turns around, just taking the hammer, just pushes it against the wall.
No, it's one of the axes, like using the axe.
Oh,
to
gotcha.
run against the
Oh.
wall.
Okay.
And then for the fist weapon,
Oh.
I'm actually going to use these 2 fingers and try and jam them up his nose.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and
You're a
roll
wise guy,
for
huh?
attack.
Oh, hey! Oh my god! Come on, that would have been great. 8.
8
Roll
does not.
2
Yeah.
threes.
As you bring
2
your fingers up,
threes.
they just graze as it's like fighting you, like no, and miss. I was just be like, you know, you'd hear no, but yeah. You know.
Stay still, you stupid rat!
All
That's the end
right,
of my turn.
all right. That is it for
That's it.
Brutalia. Gonna bring us to Seb.
Can I get to the one that she's pinning to the wall
Absolutely.
and stab at thee?
Yeah.
I stab at thee.
14.
14. That
Is
will
it
hit.
advantage because he's pinned?
Nah. He's on his feet.
Yep.
225 is
Basically
9,
grapple.
13 piercing damage.
Okay. Describe the demise, I guess. Yeah, because yeah, you do kill it.
Well, I'm a tiny little goblin right now, so while she's got it pinned, I just want to come running through and just slash across the throat.
Yeah, you do that. And what else?
That's it.
That's
just
it?
across the throat,
Okay, sorry.
and I'm gonna go. Is there another goblin around?
Yes, there's one behind Jiik.
As if nonchalantly, I just whipped it across the throat, and I just keep charging on to the other goblin.
Nice.
And
Not
I'm
even
gonna
moving.
attack-
Yeah, you just
So
you
just like
see him
a
this-
seamless machine right
Yeah,
now.
you see
all of us.
Jiik as this
I
little
love it.
goblin moving, and as it does it, it just looks over, slashing at this one. You do see it kind of a confused look in its eyes. It's looking at you. You kind of get a connection,
Yeah.
like maybe they knew who you are. And you
Bill?
just, without even like, if the second thought, just stride over, and now you're on top of this, right in front of the other one.
And I will use my offhand to hit the other one.
It just looks at you and goes, Phil?
Feels dead. No, that's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
It's brutal.
6 piercing damage.
You do stab into him. You do get a good stab right into his like lower torso, and he just looks at you and just like, who are you? Says to you as it's bleeding out. It is going to use its turn to retaliate and make a slashing attack at you. A 17.
Will hit.
And that's going to be a full 5 slashing or piercing as it stabs back at you
Alright.
with its dagger. And that will bring us back to Jiik.
Hey, that's me. All right. Well, following form, I am going to point at the pinned goblin up against the wall.
Mm-hmm. No, he's gone. The only one's behind you.
Oh, he's dead, yeah. I turned around and I pointed him. Then I chuckled a little bit. And I think he realizes what's about to happen. Yes. That same ethereal bell shows up only miniature. And at the tip of my finger. He's a 14 wisdom saving throw.
He rolls a 9. Because he rolled a 10, that's a nice one.
I pluck it out of the air and I dingle it.
Yeah, you just see him like, the bell just ringing in his head.
A lot of rolling. 7 damage.
As you watch blood pouring out from the ears, nose, and eyes, you just see him face first in the dirt. In the water, actually, in this place.
Ken Brutalia's just like,
Back up to 7.
Back up to 7.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I was so
So helpful.
You guys don't see any other of those little goblins around, except for Seb.
So that's 6 more ears and eyes.
Yeah, start collecting ears. You guys are good at this. We work well together. Right? I mean, I'm used to fighting alone. You guys are really good. What you do?
Well, my lady does take care of me.
I don't see a lady. I just see you.
You see her in everything I do.
So, you guys have cleared out the goblins in this area, so just for brevity's sake, I'm going to say you guys can take the time slowly exploring the area. You guys will find that most of the cave is dead ends, that there's a lot of traps you guys are able to find as you guys are making your way through. You guys do find a doorway, or a brick wall. You guys do find this brick wall. Very odd in a place like this, being that it's all cavernous, and there's a brick wall there.
Investigated for...
Yeah.
Clearly not a door.
Definitely not a door.
You guys do. I will just say, because you guys can spend the time investigating this door, it does appear to have a
Investigate.
entrance.
Yep.
that you guys can open.
Okay, open the wall.
Looks like it's a manual type deal. So, Brutalia, you
Like
apply,
you need to read the manual to
apply
open
your
the door.
strength, pushing on it, and
Gotcha.
the door does open.
Yeah, just like shoulder into it. Like,
What?
What looks like
So cool. That is so cool.
I know.
The entrance.
All those doors. Is the door even on the
I
camera?
don't think so.
Oh,
Maybe
these
they
Dwarven
made it.
Forge doors are so sick.
Here's a little door.
Yeah, just give them a little peek.
And wait for it. And bam.
Woo! Look at that.
That's a secret door, guys.
That's a secret
That's a
door,
secret door.
guys.
Secret door.
So as you guys look through this door, you guys see what looks like a lair, some kind inside a
Like
dungeon.
an animal lair, or
It's just a tunnel, but it's all very well constructed. All brick, all stone ground. This is no longer a cavernous area you guys are entering into. And that's where we're gonna end this week.
oh!
And just so you know, it looks like someone's pointing out that the goblin that we pinned against the wall did have a wife and kids, so feel bad.
Who's pointing that out?
Hey,
Is that Lou?
It's
That's
Lou.
Lou. Yeah.
Lou, come on.
Thank you for that, Lou.
Thanks,
Thank you, Lou.
And
Thanks
somebody
for
wants-
watching, guys.
His name was Robert Paulson. I don't know.
Tuning in.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week. Killing some more goblins.